Again, good morning. May I see the hands of those who haven't had the attendance yet? Haven't? Okay, thank you so much.
They say college life is a time where you get to build yourself and feel the reality of life.
And as you go on with this journey, you need a partner that will help you in reaching forward to whatever goals you want to achieve.
And here in USJ-R, you have chosen the perfect match to slay your dragons in building your own success. Because here in San Jose, only the best is good enough for you.
Good morning, magandang umaga, maayong buntag, Josenians.
I hope you're all doing well and excited for today's event, just like how excited and bright our sunshine is today. Oh, hi Abby.
Hi Keith, you're super duper correct on that Keith. Maski sa'yo pa guys, buntag no, ni bangon juta para muari and maminaw sa orientation. First day of school today, and with that, first of all, we want to thank you all so much for being here today, Josenians. Excited na ba mo? Excited na ba mo?
Are you guys excited? Yes, I see they're excited.
Yes, kaya ako excited na jud ko. Ikaw, Keith, excited na ba ka?
Well, of course, excited na ko makita sa atong very fresh faces na new individuals na mga Josenians. And of course, as partners, it's been months since I haven't seen my classmates, and it was indeed a good summer. But it's also nice to be back here at school, looking at the wonderful, handsome, and beautiful faces of our freshmen. And makaingon jud ka na full of excitement and enthusiasm ang tanan for academic year 2023 to 2024. But before anything else, allow us to introduce ourselves. Hi everyone, I am Keith Marqueñana, a second-year BS Psychology student from the School of Arts and Sciences.
And I am Abigail C. Lambojo, a third-year BS Accountancy student from the School of Business and Management. And we are your moderators for today.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, kindly sit back and relax throughout the duration of the event, as we will remind you of the guidelines set to remember during the orientation.
We remind everyone to observe proper decorum while the orientation is ongoing. Also, questions will be entertained during the open forum, which will be done after the talk, and please address questions and concerns that are related to the topic at hand.
Evaluation form will be given towards the end of the session, and this will serve as your attendance for this session. Strictly, no evaluation form means no attendance slip.
To officially kick off this seminar or this orientation, let us feel the presence of the Lord as we close our eyes, open our hearts, and bow down our heads for the opening prayer. Let us all stand for the opening prayer. name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord Jesus, let me know myself and know you, and desire nothing save only you. Let me hate myself and love you. Let me do everything for the sake of you. Let me humble myself and exalt you. Let me think of nothing except you. Let me die to myself and live in you. Let me accept whatever happens as from you. Let me banish self and follow you, and ever desire to follow you. Let me fly from myself and take refuge in you, that I may deserve to be defended by you. Let me fear for myself, let me fear you, and let me be among those who are chosen by you. Let me distrust myself and put my trust in you. Let me be willing to obey for the sake of you. Let me cling to nothing save only to you, and let me be poor because of you. Look upon me that I may love you, call that I may see you, and forever enjoy you. Amen. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen. In the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, once again, good morning, Josenians. Mayong buntag. You may now take your
Mga
seats.
kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kibaw jud mi no nga excited na mo for your college life. Maka-remember sad ko no katong freshman sad ko. Ikaw sad Keith no?
Yes, maka-remember did ko, first day.
Yes, like we are very excited. So we know and understand also your excitement nga mo enter na mo sa inyong college life. A pleasant morning to each and every one of you. Keith, a pleasant morning to you.
Well, pleasant morning, Abby. Energetic ba ni mo, no? Panghatag ko no gamay, Bi, kay medyo duka pa dyan diring dapita, no? But kidding aside, yes, today is indeed a very great day to our Josenians, especially to our incoming freshmen, because they will be having an orientation series that will guide them to become the best Josenian.
Agree, Keith. Kibaw ka maka-appreciate sa tag mga orientation or seminars like this, lalo for our incoming freshman students sa atong university, nga there is something that can start you or prepare you to the right path as you venture yourself in as a Josenian. This is Josenian Orientation Series Day 1, Josenian 101, a peek at campus life.
Yes, you heard that right. This is just our day 1, and the university prepared a week-long orientation series just for you. And unsa day na sa next day's, Abby?
Before ko mo announce, Keith, no, Josenians, you know, freshmen, i-andam sa na inyong mga planners diha. Kay mo announce mo yung schedules.
Alright, narabay planner ang tanaw, notebook. I know natay planner no because ganan ta aesthetic, di ba? Pero dili na nato makompleto, tinuod. But still, let's manifest na ato makompleto atong planner yun, na atong mapuno. So yes, Abby, what's coming up for the next few days?
So tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, which is August 8 and August 9, will be the guided campus tour, which will be done by schedule. You all can choose your schedules today. We will be handing out forms here at the Center for Performing Arts so that all attendees of today's orientation makaschedule na po sa ilang preferred day of the guided campus tour. But before that, may I see the hands of students from Basak, specifically School of Education and School of Computer Studies. So it was included in the announcement sa kuan nga on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. You will be having your guided campus tour and meeting with your counselor, which is Dr. Joy B. Martinez at the USJ-R Basak campus. Your meeting place will be on the SEM building, the SEM Basak Guidance Session Room at 9 a.m. for SCS or School of Computer Studies, and then 10:30 in the morning for the School of Education. So please be there on time.
Yes, that's right. And on August 10, we will continue our orientation, specifically on the orientation on the LMS or the Learning Management System, and the SIS, which is the School Information System. And this will be at 8:30 a.m. to 12 noon, and this will be held via Zoom conference. And pre-registration links will be posted at the SDPC page.
Lastly, you'll be back here at the Center for Performing Arts on August 11, which is on Friday, at the same schedule, 8:30 in the morning to 12 noon, to continue our campus orientation together with the Student Affairs and Services Office, or SASO, and the Safety and Security Department, also known as the SSD. So these are all the activities that the university prepared for all of us, Josenian, specifically for you, Jod, incoming freshman students. So stay tuned for updates and announcements at the official Facebook pages of the university for further details also.
So it is our pleasure to be chosen to become part of this interesting conference and talk about such helpful information that our incoming freshmen should be aware of.
Yes, and to formally welcome us all to this orientation, may we call in our VP for Academics and Research, Reverend Father Jose Alden B. Alipin, to give us his welcoming remarks and rationale. A round of applause, please.
Maayong buntag kanatong tanan. Kumusta? Namahaw mo? Kisa may namahaw na. Whole day ra ba ni? Dili pwede mo gawas. I would like to see the freshmen or the new students sa School of Allied Medical Sciences. Please stand. Nursing and MedTech. Muna ang School of Allied Medical Sciences, ha? Muna yung pangalan sa inyong school. Okay? So, tanawan ninyo nga itong mga estudyante sa Allied Medical Sciences, mga gwapok, mga gwapa. A round of applause, please. Thank you. Our students from the School of Arts and Sciences. Palihog, Tindog, please be recognized. Wow. Okay, a round of applause. Our students, the freshmen from the School of Business Management. Murag katunga sa tuwang venue. A round of applause. Salamat. Our freshmen from the School of Computer Studies. Very good. A round of applause. Our future mentors from the School of Education. Ang uban nilang kaumanadi sa likod ng tindog na daan mo nili maklaro. Thank you. And our students from the School of Engineering. Mic test. Why lang mas kusugan ni Day? Sound. Engineering man itong katapusan akong gitawag ko niya, jutay lang ginamakpak. Kana. Our beloved lay administrators, the deans, the faculty members, and the students, especially our freshmen, the new students, the transferees, and the freshmen. Mayong buntag once again. As introduced to you, my name is Reverend Father Jose Alden B. Alipin OAR. I serve as the Vice President for Academics and Research. My office is located at the second floor of the San Jose building, right beside our library. So nana diha ko ang opisina, pinakadakong opisina sa USJ-R. Mao na diha dapita. So kung naa mo'y problema about your schedules, about your subjects, about your faculty, about your teachers, ayaw ko ninyong pangitaan. Kay magkaguputa. Congratulations on taking the remarkable step towards shaping your future by joining the Josenian family at the University of San Jose Recoletos. We extend a warm and hearty welcome to each and every one of you as you embark on an incredible journey of personal growth, academic excellence, and unforgettable experiences. As you step onto our vibrant campus, we want you to know how genuinely grateful we are for the choice you've made. You've selected not just an institution of learning, but a family that will stand by you through thick and thin. The University of San Jose Recoletos is not just a place of education. It's a community that believes in nurturing not only your intellectual capabilities, but also your character, values, and dreams. You are no longer alone. You are now part of the Josenian family. Our campus is more than just buildings. It's an embrace of diverse backgrounds, talents, and aspirations. Together, we create an environment that encourages unity, collaboration, and growth. You'll find mentors among our faculty, friends among your fellow students, and a support system that will stand with you as you navigate the exciting path of college life. As Josenians, we hold ourselves to the highest standards. We encourage you to aim for excellence in every aspect of your college journey. Your time here will be a blend of challenges and triumphs, and every step you take will shape your future. Remember, each class you attend, each discussion you engage in, and each project you complete is a stepping stone towards realizing your full potential. While we strive for academic success, we also emphasize the importance of mindfulness, openness, and humility. College is not just about textbooks and exams. It's a period of self-discovery and personal growth. Embrace the diversity around you, engage in meaningful conversations, and approach every situation with an open heart and mind. Remember, your college journey is as much about the values you cultivate as it is about the knowledge you acquire. Your time at the University of San Jose Recoletos will be filled with both joys and challenges. From the exhilaration of finding lifelong friends to the satisfaction of conquering academic hurdles, each moment contributes to the tapestry of your college experience. Yes, there will be times when the path seems daunting, but remember that challenges are the stepping stones to success. With the support of your Josenian family, you will overcome them and emerge stronger. As you start this new chapter, we wish you a blessed journey at USJ-R. May your days be filled with laughter, camaraderie, and the joy of learning. Cherish the friendships you make, the knowledge you gain, and the memories you create. And always remember, you are not just students here. You are an integral part of our community, and your presence enriches us all. In conclusion, welcome once again to the University of San Jose Recoletos, where you are not just another student, but a valued member of our Josenian family. Strive for excellence, embrace the values of mindfulness and humility, and face each challenge with courage and determination. Your journey here will be transformative, and we are excited to witness your growth. May each day on your campus, may each day on our campus bring you closer to your dreams and aspirations. Welcome to the Josenian family, where you belong. Adelante.
Thank you, Reverend Father Jose Alden Alipin OAR, for that very insightful opening remarks. Indeed, USJ-R is not just a place of learning that strives to achieve excellence, but it is a place where one can build camaraderie, friendship, and as well as a family.
Yes, correct, Keith. And also, what Father has said, no, you are not just another student. You are another, or you are a valuable member of this Josenian family.
But wait, before we start our session proper, let's have first an energy check from our audience. All right, freshmen, are you good? Again, we got three. Are you guys doing good? Yes. Are you doing good, Abby?
Yes, Keith. Ikaw, Keith, are you doing good?
I'm doing great. Okay, so before that, let's have first an Energizer brought to us by the BFS parents. May we call in Miss Lyle Alexandra Naris and Miss Charlene Ruedas as they have our Energizers. So please, let's give them a big round of applause.
Good morning, Josenian. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay, so ako di ay si Suzanne.
And I'm Lyle.
And today we are in charge of the Energizer. So truthfully, actually magpasaya unta mi ninyo. But as you can see, cramped man ang space. Wala kayo space for dancing. Energized ra ba mong tanan?
Sure, Jud, nakakaon ka mong pamahaw. Basin excited kay mo marigs kilahan ha.
Okay.
Dili na mo kaon.
Sige, so my question for all of you is, are you ready for the academic year 2023 and 2024? Louder? Sige, so among i-check kung ready na ba jud mo for this school year. So, we will do the Bring Me game. So, familiar na ba mo tanan sa Bring Me game?
So, since gamay raman ang space nga kadaganan ninyo kay ang atong Bring Me kay Lingkod Edition. So, if naamoy ka ng palitan mo na may Bring Me a pencil, kay erase lang ninyo ang item, then kung kinsay first nga maka-raise kay duolon rasad sa mga aspiring PF nga naa sa crowd nagsuroy-suroy. Okay?
Nakasabot ra mo sa instructions, guys? Are you ready to play the game? Are you ready? Okay, so the first Bring Me, Miss Lyle.
So, the first Bring Me Lingkod Edition is bring me a bracelet nga rosary. Bracelet nga rosary.
Okay, nanatay first nga ni-raise ang hand. Palihog kog doon, Miss Charlene. Kana siyang okay.
So, what's up? Daratong first nga nakuha sa Bring Me. So, barog tag please. So, can you say your name and what are your expectations diri sa USJ-R?
My name is Raymond Gerard Alpinili, and my expectations for this academic year is to have more connections between our fellow classmates, and we would have to learn more on how we can adapt these skills in our future professions. Thank you.
Wow, okay, hi. Raymond, right? Imong name, Raymond. So, ang expectations ko na ni Raymond is to make connections. So, kamo mga freshmen, naka-make na ba mag-connections aside from your friends? Okay, so to make connections, please say hi to your seatmates. Say hi, welcome to USJ-R. Oh, pag ila-ila mo guys, kay you will meet each other at many events and in the future sa inyong professions pa dyan. Okay, congratulations again. Okay, so the second Bring Me.
Bring Me Lingkod Edition Scientific Calculator.
Okay, sa mga kuan diha, naay ready na diha nga engineering student?
Exam ni, exam.
Or any calculator na lang, bisag dili scientific. Any calculator. Okay, dito sa Luyo.
Luyo.
Nay, ni una o Grace yung hand. Kanang dili sa phone nga calculator ha, kanang calculator jud na calculator physical.
Ka-ready good. Andam na jud mo skwela?
So, asa naman to? O, tora sa likod. So, can you tell us your name? And expectation mo this school year?
My name is Mary Joy Bianalay. My expectation is my expectation is
Mauwaw man siya. Uy, nganong mauwaw man? Anyways, since siya may nakadaog, you have your prize. So, back to you guys.
Okay, congratulations. So, for the next round, Miss Lyle, gihapon.
So, kani siya nga gamit kay essential kayo ni siya for students. Since college naman ta, kay mo level up na ta from intermediate pad kay bring me a yellow pad.
Okay.
Asa
Please
man
go
kape?
keep raising your hand. Sa katong nagdala, kana siya diha.
Asa man tong una nakahakuan?
Very left side nakaona. Oh, right side. Charlene.
Siya.
Please keep raising your yellow pad para makitaan mo sa atong kaan.
Siya? So, please, stand up. Can you tell us your name and your expectation this academic year?
Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Arthur John Adalen, and my expectation in this school year is to connect to each other, no? So, para even though lahi ta og course, no, nindot gyud nang magkailat ang tanan, no? And to learn more sad, and especially sa mga students diri nga pareha na akong layo silang pamilya. Laban lang gyapon.
Laban.
Wow, so inspiring kayo, no? So you have your prize?
Okay, thank you very much. So for our fourth Bring Me, one of the core values of a Josenian is excellence. So naputay mga students nga ganahan jud ma-excel. So bring me a student na nag-school uniform na on the first day of classes. Naa? Please raise your hand.
Naa sa Luyo. Butay kayo, first day, ga school uniform. Ang mga ate and kuyas nga, nanay school uniform, kay wa pa nag-uniform. Naa sa Luyo siya.
Ano sa?
To ara siya, oh. Ka-prepared ba, oy? So, hi, miss. Mauwaw mo. Kisa man ninyong duha. Oh, sige. What is your name and your expectation this academic year?
My name is Aubrey Hirali, and my expectation to this school, San Jose, is they offer quality education. I expect to enhance my knowledge, skills, and understanding when it comes to business, as this is my course, Miss.
Thank you for that. So, here's your prize.
Okay, thank you very much. So, kanang prepared education, no? I hope na kanang soon enough kay kita tanan mag-uniform na dyan hasta mga ates and kuyas, no?
Yes.
Labi ng ates and kuyas, mag-uniform na ta para makita na to atong unity as Josenians. So, this is the last round of the Bring Me game. Paunhanay lang dyan ni siya, ha? So, for the last round, bring me any copy, physical or sa phone, or digital copy of your study load. Okay.
Wow!
Kare diri sa front.
Nasa front.
Out, diha.
Diri una.
Sige, go.
So, Miss, may abtik man kay kamo isa sa imong study load, unsay imong name and your expectation this academic year.
Okay, good morning. My name is Reina Fernandez. I'm from BS Psychology. Yeah. My expectation kay to have lots of friends. Yeah. Kuan, namang good kay crush.
Hoy! First day, nanay crush! Sana all!
So, yeah, connect with crush. Amen.
Wow! Ina jud ang crush as motivator, no? I hope.
Maka-inspire jud basta na crush. Uy,
But
Dili
I hope,
pareha na to last year no nga ang atong gipangita kay ang classroom nga TBD nga wata kay board to be determined pa di ay.
okay. So, but that's it for our kanang Bring Me game. And I hope na all of you are ready for this school year and you have the essentials that you need for your courses. So, again, nice to meet you everyone. Welcome to the University of San Jose Recolatas and good day. Thank you very much.
Adelante guys.
All right, are you guys energized? Okay, so since before ito nagsugod ba, nami last Bring Me. All right.
Kaya naghisgot naman og.
Since nag-hisgot tayo matag crush, bring me your crush.
Hala na iba.
Hala, dakuag tingog eh, basta crush.
Hala, oy, bantog ra ni sayo di ay sa
Bantog ni sa'yo. So
Good
I'd like to ask you, partner, unsa mong gibuhat the day before your first day of class katong freshman pa ka?
Oh no? Kay, nakaruna sad ko. Katong first part pa lang sa tong program, no, kay, first day of classes na sad ba? So, nag-chika mi ni, sa akong partner ni Keith at sa Diris Dapit, nagkuhan may ka na, unsa day atong gibuhat katong before nag-first day of classes ba? Diyos ko, nag-watch ko sa akong glow up, bitaw. Third year na ko, wala paghapon siya naabot, Jud. Brag pa, kung nun sa akong college, Jud.
Ako no, the day before first day of class, I remember last year, it was the first time na back to face because we've been through a pandemic, right? So akong first dito give himo, kaya I spent the whole night thinking of my outfit. Kasi ka relate. Raise your hand, kasi ka relate. Yeah, of course, because college na tao eh, and it is the start of the season. I know what you mean. You know what I mean, guys. Okay, so let's now keep the ball rolling. We'll now start this session proper by starting with our first talk regarding one of our offices here in USJ-R. Let me call on Mr. Dexter Joseph B. Cuevas, our University Controller, for his informative talk about our accounting office. Let's give him a big round of applause, please.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I know you have been energized earlier. You know what, dear students, I would always believe that one of the many factors your parents considered in putting you here in USJ-R is the affordability of your tuition fees. Would you know how much is your tuition and other school fees right now? While sitting there, would you know? Would you have an estimate? Would you? Yes, exactly. That's how much is your investment or the investment of your parents here in USJ-R. Remember, of course, in USJ-R, nothing is for free. That is one thing in common. Nothing is for free. In fact, once you're enrolled, you have your tuition and other school fees with you right now. But however, in USJ-R, we are for a purpose of quality education and the state-of-the-art facilities. Later on this week, dear students, you will be toured and you will be amazed of the state-of-the-art facilities both in the main and the Basak campuses. To start with, when you talk about the accounting office, I think ang inyo ra gyud pananaw sa accounting office, igo ra gyud siya maningil, ug mangulikta ninyo tanan. But dear students, that is not just our functions. I'll just stay here. I have a PowerPoint presentation. Okay. I'll just be, okay, here. Can I go back? The services offered. Okay, again here. I'll just take control of the presentation. Okay. Again, in accounting office, sa inyong panan-or gyud namo, puro ra gyud pangulikta ug paningil. But I tell you, our responsibilities go beyond the money. Of course, we're in charge about transparency. We are in charge about efficiency of the school's operations. When you look at your SIS, you're familiar already with your SIS, or the Student Information System. The tuition and other school fees are already there. The more units you enroll, the more tuition fee that you've got to pay. For laboratory fees, not all of you are charged with laboratory fees. Only those mga maihap lang. For example, for the School of Allied Medical Services, our nursing students, our medical students, our School of Engineering also, our ICCT, our Information Technology, they are charged with laboratory fees. As a student, you're also responsible because you've got to see that there are laboratory fees charged to your account, dear students. You are also obliged to go to the laboratory. If you think nga, ano wa may laboratory, nagbayad-bayad man mi, please do let us know. Do your deans know nga, sir, wala man may laboratory fee. Wa man may laboratory gistayan, but we are charged with laboratory fees. For other school fees, these are fixed in nature. Meaning to say, regardless of how many units you enroll, may it be 24 units, 28 units, or 26 units, you've got to pay other school fees. In the like of, for example, library fees. Our library fees, at ang tong library, piting ninduta, and we are being charged with library fees. Our medical and dental services, you're also being charged. My point is, regardless kung usara ka subject imong gi-enroll or duhara ka subject imong enroll, you've got to pay all these fees. Laboratory, medical, dental, or even your learning management system. Next, in line, gone are the days when you go to the accounting office. Can we go backward? Okay, for a while. Okay, here. Gone are the days when you go to the accounting office and ask for a statement of account, which will cost you 10 pesos, taga-statement of account. But when you look at your school information system, everything is disclosed there. All your tuition fees, all your laboratory fees, and all other school fees, even your payments are posted in your SIS. From this day forward, you've got to be familiarized of your student information system. Everything is there. Your billing, and even when you pay your student, your fees are also in the SIS. This is just one reminder for all of you who will be taking a course or a subject not offered in a regular semester. So for example, this subject is offered only in the first semester, and you are wanting to take it on the second semester, dear students, you will have to pay the full class. For example, ikaw rin ni-enroll ani nga subject, you've got to pay the 40 students. Ikay mo absorb sa other 40 students. So please be careful when you enroll to a subject not offered in a regular semester. That is what you call a petition class. Normally, a petition class happens during your graduation. Kana bitang ikaw na nahabilin sa imong batch or ni undang barong ka. And you want to graduate in a particular semester, and you want the school to offer that in this semester, pero wala gina siya gi-offer. Sige, i-offer na lang nato para makagraduate ka. You will have to pay the 40 students. Assuming 5 mo kabuk na hagbong, 5 students of you wanting to enroll, again, the 5 students will have to absorb the other 35 students. So the one class is equivalent to 40 students. I would like also to remind you, dear students, that this week is the first week of the class. And when you decide to withdraw this week, you'll be charged 10%. Next week, you'll be charged 20%. A week after next, you'll be charged the full tuition and other school fees. So please do remember nga naay mga charges every time you decide something for your course. So if I were you, please stay to your course right now because there will be implications later on. Okay, there are other payment options. When you medyo sensitive kayo ang tong ano. Okay. In USJ-R, of course, as mentioned earlier, we collect payments. You can go to Basak or main campus to pay out your tuition and other school fees. But if you don't want to be hassled, you can go mobile and internet banking. Again, we go back to your SIS. It's already there. You can pay through credit card or your your credit card, your GCash, your debit cards, and even some other bank cards are reflected in your SIS. So you don't need to queue your line in the accounting office, piting taasa sa accounting office, maglinya. All you have to do at the comforts of your home, 24/7, you can pay your tuition and other school fees right at your home. Okay, if you want to go to the main or the Basak campus to pay, you go over the counter, you fill out this form. This is a very familiar form. This is placed in a conspicuous place in the accounting office. You need to fill that out to pay over the counter. But again, why would you queue your line at the accounting office where you can pay through GCash, your Visa, or your MasterCard, or your credit cards at the comforts of your home? In the credit card payments, we also accept credit card payments in the office. So again, kung di mo gusto good ato sa iyong balay, you can go to the office, to the accounting office, but in a limited time because we are closed at 3:30 in the afternoon, you can go to the office or even your parents can go to the office, make use of the card. For check payments, you would be asking, are you willing to accept checks? Yes, we do, but of course, you'll not be accepting checks during the final exam or if you want to pay your back account or your balance from the previous term. Next, okay, this is an integrated payment system which I will show to you a tutorial, a 5-minute tutorial of how to navigate our new payment integrated system. With again, as mentioned earlier, at the comforts of your home, you can pay your tuition and other school fees.
Tax payment using this new payment system. First, please log in to edp.usjr.edu.ph. Wait for it to load, and you will be redirected to the main home of your SIS account. Then, scroll down. And in the user logon section, you need to input your registered credentials, your student ID number, and your password. If you forgot your SIS password, please message the MIS office and ask for assistance. After logging in, you will be redirected to your SIS account's dashboard. Josenians, there are two options on the payment method. You may opt to click directly the payment portal, or you may go to the main menu and under the account section, click account details. But before hitting the payment portal, please be reminded, Josenians, that this will only be accepting payments through PayMaya, GCash, and bank cards like MasterCard, Visa, and JCB. Then, click the payment portal. Wait for it to load. And now, select the correct term you are currently in. Then, scroll down. This time, supply the necessary information needed like your current address, email address, and your active phone number. Then now, hit the Click Next button. Now, you will be redirected to the SIS PayMaya Payment Items dashboard. Scroll down. Under the Pay Item section, select which one you're going to pay. For the amount to be paid, you may refer to your account details, which is shown in the right side. Please make sure that all information provided are correct. Then, enter the corresponding amount to be paid. If you still have another payment to be transacted, please select the correct pay item and input the amount to be paid. Afterwards, please select Add Payment button. You may take a review on your payments to be transacted in its opposite side. Click Pay Now if you are sure already of the transactions you are going to make. Please read the terms and conditions properly, Josenians. After reading, click Agree to proceed. This time, 2 columns will be shown in the screen. On the right side are your order summary, which refers to the payment transactions that you're going to make. And on the left side are the payment channels available for you to transact. For payments through Maya, please scan the QR code. If you opt to pay through GCash, click GCash and wait for it to load. This time, provide your registered GCash mobile number, then wait for an OTP to be sent. Afterwards, input OTP and input your 4-digit password. Once successfully transacted, it will show a digital receipt containing all your payment details and stating that payment was successful. If you opt to pay through bank cards, please provide your card number, its expiry date, CVV, and don't forget to tick the box beside "I'm not a robot." Then click Complete Order. Here are examples of successfully transacted payments through bank cards. If your payment failed, just wait for it to return to the merchant. Reminders, Josenians! There is a convenience fee of 50 pesos every transaction. And for real-time validation, you are advised to pay within 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. during weekdays, and 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. during Saturdays. Please take note, Josenians, that through this payment system, there is no need to upload a proof of payments to your SIS account. That's it. Thank you, Josenians!
So again, thank you very much. I'm encouraging all of you to make use of our new payment integrated system. I have other, okay. Sige, katong 5% discount. I'll ask na lang the assistance of our team. Okay. If you have spare cash or extra cash and you want to get cash discounts from the school, you are given 5% cash discount on your tuition fee if you are to pay in full on or before September 2, 2023. So you can ask your parents, "Ma, paano ka extra cash dira? Masayang kayo ang 5%. We can avail it from USJ-R." So there's a 5% cash discount. Next slide, please. Okay. Our office is located both in Basak and the main campus, and we're open from 8 to 11 every morning, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 3:30 p.m. On Saturday, we're also open to accept any concerns billings and payments on Saturday from 8 to 11 o'clock in the morning. And of course, you can communicate with USJ-R Accounting Office. But by the way, if you have, yes, can you proceed on that slide? If, for example, you have siblings here in USJ-R, you get to have more discounts. If your parents are employees in USJ-R, you've got to have discounts as well. Please do remind them that the filing of the discounts will be on September 2, 2023. If you fail to file any discounts, that means you are forfeiting your privileges with USJ-R. And of course, again, one last is you can contact or communicate with USJ-R Office of the VP Finance, both in the main campus at these telephone numbers and in the Basak campus. You can like our FB page for more information and details. Thank you very much, and we hope to have more questions later on in the Q&A forum. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Cuevas, for that very informative and important talk on the accounting office. So, Josenians, if you have questions, please keep it lang sa until the end of our session proper. Okay, we will have our open forum later wherein you can ask questions to speakers and they can answer them right away later after we listen to all talks of the different service department offices.
And also, please be informed that the schedules for your guided campus tours are being distributed, or forms for you to plot your schedule for the guided campus tours are being disseminated. So if you have time, kindly plot now so that maka-choose na maging schedule for the guided campus tour.
And also sa guided campus tour, Josenians, kay those who are from Basak or the Basak-based students, which is students sa SCS and SED, you will have your guided campus tour only in Basak campus, and then those who are here in the main campus, ang mga course like SAM, SAS, SBM, and SOE, you will have your guided campus tour here in the main campus. And also announcement for those Josenians who do not have seats here in CFPA, kay SDPC is already looking for classroom that we can provide to you nga pwede na mo maka-live stream sa orientation today. And don't worry, kay attendance slips also will be provided there if bisag ka ng live stream ra inyohang matanawan. And to proceed to the next, dito magdugay-dugay, to proceed to our next service department office, to conduct the talk about the Campus Ministry Office, let us welcome the CMO Office staff, Ms. Maria Teresa L. Aranco. A round of applause, please.
Okay, so good morning, mga Josenians. Good morning. Laluya man, good morning. When I say hip hip, hip hip, and when I say hooray, hooray, you say adelante. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hooray, hooray. Butagig energy. Hooray, hooray. Very good. Okay, so this time I'm going to, di ko kay ano, sige lang ma'am. Di kay ko high-tech, no? I need some help from our technical team. Thank you so much. So I'm going to talk about Campus Ministry Office. But first of all, can I ask one volunteer to share with me what is your idea of ministry? That word ministry. Nako ihatag nga gift. Sige, anybody? Okay, courageous. And when we talk about ministry, unsa may musod sa imong huna-huna? Ministry. Anybody? Don't be shy, don't be afraid. Ministry. Anybody? Yes, yes. Yes, sir. Okay, can you stand up? Yes. Natay microphone din. Ay, dool diri. Pwede kong munaog lang ko, no? Munaog lang ko, ha? Interactive tagamay. Okay, ministry. What's your idea of ministry? Ali, dool diri. Magpaduol ko ninyo, ha? Okay.
My idea of the ministry is that it involves priesthood and also the moral, achieving moral upstanding towards all students.
Okay, for you? Oh, nailibreng biscuit mga higala. Okay, oh, di ba? Priesthood. Priesthood. Okay. More or less, yeah, priesthood. Because if we talk about ministry, ato yung mahinumduman ang gitawag nga the ministry of Jesus. So if we talk about ministry, let's not forget Jesus. Okay, next slide. Jesus who walks with us. Jesus who heals. Jesus who listens. Jesus who cures. Jesus who forgives. Jesus. So if we talk about campus ministry, next slide, then we can say that Jesus in the campus. Because here in USJ-R, we do not only form you ang inyong mind, intellectually, next slide, intellectually, mentally, emotionally, what else? Socially, but we form you spiritually. Okay? So, next slide. Okay, good. So, our approach here in USJ-R is holistic. We do not only form your minds, but also touch your hearts. Touch your hearts. And this is where campus ministry would enter. Okay? So, the campus ministry is about taking good care of your spiritual life. And the heart of the ministry is no other than Jesus Christ Himself. So, naaman ta sa Catholic University, di ato kalimtan ang Ginoo because we all need God. Ang kanang chapel mapuno kung ting-exam na o ting-kuha sa resulta, daghan kayong luha diha, no? Okay, next. Next slide, please. Okay, next slide. So, the campus ministry is continuing the mission of Jesus in the university. Next slide. And you are the captive audience. Kay dako kayo mo, no? So, kamang tanan mga estudyante, CMO is here for you. Next slide, please. So, asa man ang campus ministry office? Okay, naka-adto na mo sa mga ladies sa CR sa Ubos, San Agustin Building. O, tapad din na diha ang CMO. And then, sunod sa CMO is the chapel. And hopefully, we will go to the chapel before going to your classes. Hapit sa chapel to just say hi to Jesus. Okay, next slide, please. So the campus ministry office is the arm of the institution that make the transforming presence of Christ felt in the academe. That is a very powerful word, felt. Ato ang maramdaman, no? Okay, next slide. So when we say about felt, it's about presence, encounter, companionship. And we all need companions. Labi na katong layo kay sa ilahang mga pamilya. Kanina, no, I heard somebody who said, laban lang, kay layo ko sa akong pamilya. And here in San Jose, we are here for you. Okay, next slide. So, the campus ministry exists to empower its constituents to become catalysts for change toward the formation of a responsible and more mature Catholic community. So, naatas sa Catholic community, and hopefully, when you graduate, you become prime movers because you are already formed totally, holistically. Next slide. It is engaged in organizing and facilitating faith-enriching activities. Look at that. Beautiful. These are beautiful experiences here in San Jose. Next slides. As the heart of the Recollect Educational Apostolate, the CMO aims at enlivening the spirit among the members of the Josenian family in order to bring about a community of one mind and one heart intent upon God. Di ato na kalimtan. Every time we go to our classrooms, di ato kalimtan ang Ginoo para dito makapangupya. Di ato kalimtan ang Ginoo para laban lang. No? The intention should be God. Next. It exists to serve. CMO exists to serve. We are here to serve you. Kung wala mi mo serve, then walay CMO. Our pinaka-purpose is to serve to the students, the teaching and non-teaching personnel, the administrators of the university, and to extend services to the needs of the local church and the community. So mugawas pud ta sa ato ang walls. That is why we have outreach activities. So, ang pinakadako gyud kaayo nga population sa USJ-R is the students. Kamo. Because we care for you. Next slides. You hold a special place in our hearts. You hold a special place in the campus ministry office. And CMO is open for all of you young students. Next. So, ako lang basahon ang kanang objectives no para doon lang mo'y gamay nga idea. So, the objectives of CMO to program and facilitate activities geared towards the spiritual growth of the Josenians through faith life experiences under the light of Augustinian Recollect spirituality and charism, which embraces, basa mga higala, community life, kabantay mo, nagi-prayer. Community life, friendship, study, work, and prayer. Beautiful. Di ba mo na yung connection, na ko'y maila-ila, and that is who we are as a community. Okay, next. To teach and be a witness to the total formation of the members of the community into an authentic disciple of our Lord Jesus Christ as Filipino Christian. Okay, next slide. To rally and unite the different departments and offices in the common efforts leading to the integral human and spiritual development of the members of the Josenian community. Kabantay mo na yun ang itawag ng community, you are part of the community. You are special to us. You are not just students. You are family to us. Next. Thank you kayo sa pagtabang ha. To inspire, encourage, and foster active participation of liturgical celebrations and religious devotions. Batay mahibong gani mo ba nga? Unsa man sa Jose sige magmisa, no? Part gyud na sa to ang life dinhi. And I hope kung magmisa di ta managan ngadto sa gate, kundi managan ta ngadto sa altar para mo simba. Okay ba na? Ha? First year ha, imo ka shock. Kay mo gyud na ang USJ-R. And I hope you listen to the homily no of the priest para nasa tay mapupo, no? Next. To build ecclesial communities within the campus for social transformation. A Josenian should be catalyst for social transformation. Dako kayo ta og responsibility ha. We are here not just for ourselves but also for others. Okay. Next slides. So to promote vocation in priestly and religious lives. So kanang katong ganahan po diri nga mo Mister, wala magkog ka ng pila ko, magdoon naman ko'y calling, tabangan na ito pag-discern, no? Ganang, Mister, wala ganahan lagi ko magpari, nahala itong tabangan, ay kahadlok, no? Kay tabangan na ito, no? Okay, Mister, magkaminyoon man ko, oya na lang pagminyo, no? Eskwela sa ta. Okay, next. Okay, next. Services na ito, mga higala. Okay. So muna ang chapel, ha? Services na ito. Okay. So, campus ministry caters to the needs of the Josenians in the following areas: liturgy or sacraments, formation, pastoral care, catechesis, social, and vocation promotion. Di kita nakalimtan. Actually, si Father Alden kanina, he was a product of the vocation promotion here in USJ-R. No, part siya sa ato ang mga vocation week celebration na basta siyang poster. And that was the moment nga giigo siya sa Ginoo, no? Okay, next. So sacraments, we have the Eucharistic celebrations or Holy Mass daily, starting today, 11 o'clock in the morning and 4 p.m. So kung bakante mo, why not be nourished spiritually? Go to the chapel. Kaysa mag-stay lang tayo sa lobby, maglingkod-lingkod. It will only take us around 30 minutes. Okay? And of course, we also have institutional masses where everybody will join the mass because of institutional event. Okay? Next slide. We also have confessions by appointment. So if you wish to go to confession, please tell us so that we can set schedule for you. Don't be afraid to go to confession, young people. Kay usahay pa nagsanagit ta mga opisyal kay mahadlok, no? We also have confirmation rite once a year. Kasi wala pa na kumpirmahi din isang kamot ay kauwaw, no? Usually baya, magpakumpirma na kung kalang padong nakasal, no? So, please, no, avail our confirmation rite. Then, anointing of the sick. We usually do that sa ato ang mga loved ones, sa ato ang mga faculty members. We also go to their house, to the hospital, to do anointing of the sick. Okay? Next, please. Okay, devotion. We have our daily rosary, novenas to saints, exposition of the Blessed Sacrament, Daisy prayer, way of the cross, every Lenten season. So supposedly our daily rosary would start today, 10:30 in the morning and 3:30 in the afternoon. Next slides. Okay, so that is exposition of the Blessed Sacrament. Okay, next slide. So spiritual formation is very important. So what are these? Retreats and recollections. We organize retreats and recollections. So if, for example, you have your organization and you wish to have retreats or recollection, don't hesitate to approach us. Ms. Tess, can you help us plan for our retreat or recollection? Because we can help you. Gusto niya recollect spiritual exercises, Lectio Divina, general prayer meetings, Youth Days for Josenians, that is an overnight activity. Kung makakita lang niya mo pohon, coming April, nata Youth Days for Josenians. Various formation sessions and praise jam. So, the general prayer meetings, usually this is initiated by the charismatic youth. So, kinsa may mga charismatic din member of mga charismatic movement, we will try to revive the charismatic ministry here in the campus. Okay, next slide please. So, that is one of the scenes during the during the Youth Days for Josenians. Nag-youth din na noon ko, no? Mapipagkahuman ka ron, no? So, natay mga overnight vigil and we pray as a community. Okay, next slide. Okay, next slide. Pastoral care. We also do spiritual accompaniment. So kung doon ay counseling sa SDPC, we also have spiritual accompaniment. Usahin nalay mo sa office, maghilak. I don't know that person and he doesn't know me or she doesn't know me. Ako lang na siyang dadun sa office, akong paminawon. Spiritual accompaniment. Hilak lang na siya. Kung maghilak mo, gawas na. Ako lang tagag Milo. Sige, inom sa Milo, day. Na ay Skyflakes. No? Salamat kay Miss. Salamat sa pagpaminaw. No? Sige. No? So, kung wala mo'y kadaganan, dagan sa chapel or dagan sa CMO, kaya naalagid mi ninyo dito. No matter how busy we are, kung tao na galina, amo ginang buhian ang amo ang mga reports. Miss Gutom, iduol gyapon pagitan tog Skyflex, nagtingsi, no? Okay, kay na. Okay, we visit the sick and we also do outreach activities. Okay? Next slide. Social. Naputay pilgrimage. We also organize pilgrimages for the volunteers and for the students. Sa una, nag-pilgrimage mi nga to sa OAD. No? Fellowships, summer outing for the volunteers, and educational tour. Okay, next. We also do catechesis or pre-sacramental catechesis, especially those who will take the sacrament of confirmation. Okay? Next slide. And vocation promotion. Very important yun na. Nga hopefully, daghan ta mga Josenians nga magmadre o magpari. Mahadlok, magbitaan ng vokasyon, no? Pero hopefully, no, among ma-nourish ang inyong faith and the seed of vocation. Kay unta, natati Josenian nga mapari o mamadre. Okay, next slide. Tanawa, hopefully, mapari ng bataa, no? Okay, next slide. Hadlok lagi mo na. Okay, now, di kaya namo kung kamera sa opisina. We need also student volunteers to help us. Okay, and if you wish to join us, you are most welcome. So what are our student organizations? We have the Liturgical Udilers Recolletos or the LAR. Choir, mukanta sa liturgical celebrations. So, doon namin practice mga twice a week. Okay, volunteers ha. So, wala ni sila scholarship. Everything is for service para sa Ginoo. Okay? So, usahin na mo ato sa office, Miss, magpa-member ko sa choir. Nice scholarship. Ako siyang giingnan yun nga. Wala na ba, Miss? Naalami pan sa San Jose Bake Shop. No? Og saging des gawas. Pang snacks. Pero scholarship, wala. Pero naami din hidaghang ustias. Kada misa, madawat nato si Kristo. No? Okay. So, the liturgical Udalers Recolletos. But I tell you, young people, if you wish to really offer your voice to God, so, iya ginang paninduto ng imong voice, na apod tay trainer, nga nindot kaayo nga mo train. So, muna ang ato ang LAR, Liturgical Udalers Recolletos. Okay, next slide. Okay, muna ilang mga dagway. Okay. Sige, next. Next slide. Okay. The next group is the Recollect Augustinian Youth. Okay? So, the Ray or Recollect Augustinian Youth is not just an organization here in USJ-R, but it is an ecclesial movement, meaning that this is recognized by the Catholic Church. And this is sponsored by the Order of Augustinian Recollect. So, meaning, tanan nga mga Recollect schools and parishes dunay Ray. Even the communities outside the Philippines. So, for example, last week, we had the World Youth Day. So, we have Ray representatives from Cavite. They also encounter the Ray members from other Recollect community in Brazil, in Portugal, or wherever place nga dunay Recolleto community. Okay? So, the Ray is an ecclesial movement which is formed to live out the OAR charism and to promote OAR spirituality. So they help us in our liturgical services. We also have formation sessions, and they also serve as our animators. Okay, mga slides. Next slide. Okay, so kung ganahan mo magsayaw-sayaw, hala, join ta din pita. No? Okay, next is the confraternity of Recollect altar servers or karas. Kanang sakristan. No? Kanang mo serve sa misa. So this is open for all men. Nga ganahan mo serve sa misa. Okay? So kinsa may mga sakristan diri sila mga parokya. We need you here to serve in the university kay kuwang kaayo ta og sakristan kay nang graduate na. No? So nakasmile gud sila mga higala. Okay? Next slide. Next slide. Beautiful, no? Okay. So doon na po tayo practice kung saan pag-serve. And the last is the lecom or lector commentator. Kanang mo proclaim sa Word of God during the Mass. So if you have the gift of reading, may ka mo pronounce, nindot ang imong voice, why not use that sa ato ang misa? Okay? Approach us. Okay? Next. And we're planning to revive the following groups: peer ministry, CCYM or the Catholic Charismatic Youth Ministry, and the Reaching Out Society. So ang peer ministry more siya sa pagpaminaw, sa listening, to accompany you. Actually, si Sir Dexter, PM na siya sa una. So to Sir Dexter Cuevas, ganyan ni share, PM na siya when he was a student. Okay? So, next. Next slide. Okay. We also have our faculty and staff collaborators. Naputay mga teachers nga ni help sa CMO. Who are these people? Okay? They are the CFSM or the campus faculty and staff ministers, and also the extraordinary ministers of Holy Communion or kanang gitawag na to og mga lay ministers, no? So para tabangan ta. So nakabantay mo mga higala nga community gitan nagtinabangay. We serve you. At the same time, if you also wish to serve, you also are welcome to join us so that we can serve the Josenian community. Okay, next slide. So this is our campus ministry director here in main campus. Kaya doon na sa CMO sa Basak. His name is Reverend Father Ruel M. Sia OAR. Okay, anyo kalimti ha? Okay? And then, ang staff sa CMO karon duha na lang mi. Si Miss Cheryl Milagan and yours truly. Okay? Okay, welcome, no? Welcome sa amo ang CMO. Next. Basa, mga higala, basa. Everybody? No matter how much you live, the experience of these years of your youth, you will never know their deepest and fullest meaning unless you encounter each day your best friend, the friend who is Jesus. That is according to Pope Francis. And I hope we establish that friendship with Jesus. Next slide. CMO is more than an office. It is a home for you. Every day, ay mo kalimot og adto sa chapel to pray and maybe to pick some message from Jesus. I tell you, daghan ka nang natabangan ang God's message nga nakabutang sa bowl. USJ-R is more than a university. Walay why. It is your home. Okay? So, welcome to USJ-R, and I hope to see you soon in the campus ministry to approach me. Miss Tess, I want to be part of this family. Thank you, and good morning.
Hello. Thank you so much, Ms. Aranco, for that very informative and meaningful talk regarding the campus ministry office. And regarding sa atong announcement ganiha of those freshmen who don't have seats, kay SDPC provided the NQ Hall or the Norberto Kisumbing Hall. If nakabantay mo ganiha katong before mo ni sudiri sa CFPA kay katong dapit or kanang harap sa tourism department nga office kanang NQ Hall, that will be used for those who don't have seats para maka-live streaming mo sa orientation today. Also, don't worry kaya sa attendance slips will be given also there at the NQ Hall.
To keep the ball rolling, let's now proceed to the next session. May we call in the Director of Libraries, Mrs. Ligoria B. Pingle, for the talk about the library system. Let's give her a big round of applause, please.
Okay, good morning once again. I prefer to stay here downstairs because I am more comfortable and I guess you can see me there at the back. So my task this morning is to share with you about the library system. And I know that most of you here are not yet familiar with our library because you are still first year. But in your life here in the university, whether you like it or not, you will be using our library. Because the library continuously acquires resources to support our curricular, research, informational, and cultural needs of our students, faculty, and other members of the academic community. So I have here my presentation. So this is just a quick guide because I would like to announce that next week we will be scheduling our library orientation. And that is one of our library services for our first year and transferees. Okay, for my presentation this morning, okay, for the contents of my presentation, I will be sharing with you the different libraries here in the university, our instructional media centers, our resources, our services, our facilities, and our policies and guidelines. Okay, starting with, so let's get started. Sensitive na siya. Okay. So our university has different libraries and instructional media centers. For our libraries, here in the main campus, as well as the libraries at Basak campus. So for the main campus, we have our main library. So the main library caters our college students, as well as our senior high school students who are having their classes in the main campus. We also have the graduate school library for our graduate school students, our law library for those taking the Juris Doctor degree, and we have the CPA review library for those students reviewing to take the CPA board exam. And in the Basak campus, we have our main library extension catering the School of Education students and the students from the School of Computer Studies. And we also have our elementary library at Basak, our junior high school library, and our senior high school library. So we have several libraries here in the university. Although since you are college students, you are to use the main library, but if in case there are some resources that you are going to browse or use from the other branch libraries, you can do so because we are allowing you to also do your research in our other branch libraries. And our instructional media centers, we have that house our non-print materials. We have here one in the main campus, and we have two at Basak campus located in our Lady of Consolation building and our buildings, St. Ezekiel Moreno building. Okay. So, after the presentation of our different centers and libraries here in the university, I am also to present the different resources of our library. So, our libraries here in the university do not only house the print resources like books, maps, and other printed materials. We also have our non-print that are housed in our instructional media centers and our electronic resources, which you can access 24/7 with usernames and passwords, even if you are at your respective classrooms or houses. Aside from our resources in the library, we also have the different, the following services. We have the e-resources access, assistance, and support. So this kind of service allows you to make or to access our electronic resources remotely. So we are giving you usernames and passwords. So even if you do not need to come to the library physically, you can still do your research at home. And we have this virtual reference service. So meaning if you need some assistance, we can also provide you with this kind of service virtually. And we have this virtual document delivery service. If you need some documents or chapters of books, even if you do not need to come to the library, we can provide or we can send through your email those documents. And we have the library orientation, the one that I told you a while ago, that we will be having this one to orient our students in order for them to be guided on how to use the library. So to make you comfortable using our library, especially availing our services and utilizing our resources. And we have the information literacy. So those enrolled in research, we are also conducting this particular service so that you will be guided on how to search your related literature and to access our e-resources to make this more important in your writing your thesis and other researches. Okay? So other services aside from this one, we also have the circulation service. This is referred to as the borrowing and returning of books. So during the pandemic and even now, we are still catering the curbside pickup. So meaning you can message us through our FB page that you want to borrow a particular title, and then we can reserve that particular book for you to come any here in the campus or in Basak campus to pick that up so that you can borrow that as one of your references. We also have this self-check system that you don't need to queue in our circulation counter just to borrow items from the library, as well as online renewal. So you can do the renewal of your borrowed books online. So please do validate your library account so that you can borrow any of our library materials. And then we have literature search, because we are also helping you to do or to search your related references in your research. And then current awareness, because there are some new acquisitions or new articles that we want you to know that are those resources or articles are related to your research. And of course, we have this photocopying or scanning service. So this is referred to the physical reproduction of a particular document. So these are some of our services of the library. Then aside from our services, we also have our facilities. So for the facilities of the library, we have the internet access room, wherein you can validate your Wi-Fi account. So you just visit the library so that you will have your Wi-Fi account here in the university. And then our Josenian Learning Hub. So this particular facility allows you to have your collaborative study and research learning. So you in a group, so you can do reservation. So we also have our laptop charging area, wherein you can have your laptop charged or your other gadget like your, what else? Your, not your cell phone, but any gadget that you use for your research. And of course, we have the scanning area, because if you need some documents to be scanned so that you will have your own copy, so just approach us. And we have our security gate. So meaning, if that particular book or materials are not properly charged out, mo tingog ni siya nga gate, because you need to check those out in our circulation counter. And we have our self-check system. So if you observe that in our circulation counter, dagantag mga tao nga naka-line up, so you can make use of our self-check system. You don't need to queue in our circulation counter. And of course, our online public access catalog that you can access through the web. If you want to know what are the titles that the library has, you can make use of our online public access catalog or OPAC. And we also have our audiovisual room for you to have some conferences or seminars or forum, just do reserve. And aside from that, the AMC also, wherein you can do the reservation of the audiovisual room in our IMC office. You can also borrow laptops and cameras for your classes. Okay, so I would like you to see this video. The videos that you are going to watch will help you understand more those things that I have mentioned, and will also guide you the different policies and other things that you need to do while using the library.
The library orientation. The library orientation is a service that aims to help library users be aware and feel comfortable with the resources, facilities, and the services available, and with the people who attend to their information needs. Moving on, the library also offers a service known as the curbside pickup. It allows library patrons to borrow books by online appointment and pick them up at designated stations. Not only that, the library also offers the service known as the virtual reference. It is the act of providing answers or responses to all library-related inquiries, including electronic resources such as e-books and e-journals. You can submit inquiries through our library Facebook page, the USJ-R Library System. You may also like and follow our page to be updated of our announcements. Another service that is being offered by the library is the virtual document delivery service. Are you familiar with that? This is a library service that accepts requests of digital or electronic copies of journal articles and book chapters, as it keeps up with the demands of its clientele. But it doesn't end there. Another service is the information literacy. It is a session that focuses on teaching students and other users on the effective use of the e-library and its resources. To summarize, the library orientation, the curbside pickup, the virtual reference, the virtual document delivery, and the information literacy are some of the noteworthy services the library provides to its stakeholders aligned with the new normal considerations. To boot, the library continues to acquire relevant facilities to deliver better and faster services to the users. One of these facilities is the OPAC, or the Online Public Access Catalog. It is a database of library materials that allows users to search and locate books and other materials independently. The OPAC can be accessed using any mobile devices or computer units. Type opac.usj-r.edu.ph:8080. Navigating the OPAC's homepage, you may type keywords or phrases, then hit search for simple searching, or you may also click advanced search for a more refined search. In the event of successfully choosing the library material for you, you may approach the librarian or library staff to locate the book for you. Speaking of looking for materials independently, this self-check facility is all about independence, because it allows users to check out books under their account name without queuing at the circulation counter. The self-check facility is located near the circulation counter. The borrowed books can be returned directly at the circulation counter, or by using the book drop facility. It allows library users to return their borrowed books even when the library's been closed. When returning the book, simply use the book drop. The book drop allows you to return your borrowed book 24/7 without having to go to the library. Drop boxes are used in the main library, located at the library's entrance. Another library facility that aims to support collaborative learning and research is the Josenian Learning Hub. It provides a venue for small group discussions on a first-come, first-served basis. Among the facilities that the library maintains for effective learning and research is the Internet Access Room that allows browsing the web, encoding, and even printing of your school paperworks. Meanwhile, in order to accommodate students bringing their own devices, the laptop charging area allows students to charge their laptops and tablets specifically. Also, the security gates are among the additional facilities in the library. These gates are designed to ensure that books are properly checked out upon leaving, otherwise a sound alarm will be heard. Devices such as printers and scanners are also available in the library with corresponding fees. A book sanitizer is also used to ensure the materials are disinfected and virus-free. Books that come in contact with users are sanitized before returning to the shelves.
Another review.
In order to ensure that the library operations and services are efficiently carried out, the library requires users to strictly adhere to the policies inside the library. Kindly observe the following. Silence is encouraged, but sleeping is strictly not allowed. Wear the proper dress code and sit properly. Sharing and rearranging of seats is discouraged. Follow a one-person per seat policy to maintain a safe distance. Eat in the campus cafeteria, not in the library. Take and make your phone and video calls outside the library. Applying makeup, Brushing the hair and other personal hygiene-related activities are not welcomed in the library.
Dispose your trash in designated trash bins always. Making visual aids, craft works, and other related activities are prohibited.
Students are advised to attend to their valuables in the library.
Leaving of bags on the table is not allowed.
Remember that the library is a space wherein all users are allowed to do self-study through research and reading.
Additionally, the library has implemented face-to-face guidelines to ensure safe physical distancing and avoid overcrowding.
Upon entering the library, you will undergo a quick temperature check using the thermal scanner. This is just a precautionary measure to ensure the well-being of all library users.
Next, please scan your school ID at the computer next to the thermal scanner.
Simply hold your ID against the scanner and don't forget to press enter after scanning.
If your name is not on the list, please make sure to write it on the log sheet provided.
For the return of used books, kindly leave them on the table. Our library assistant will sanitize the books after each use to maintain cleanliness and safety.
Remember to sanitize your hands frequently while inside the library premises.
Should you have any questions or need clarification on anything, please feel free to approach any of our librarians or library staff. We are here to assist you. Finally, if you are feeling unwell, we kindly request that you consult a doctor right away and avoid visiting the library until you are in good health. Thank you for your cooperation in adhering to these guidelines, and we look forward to providing you with a safe and pleasant library experience.
Okay, so thank you so much and see you around. So if you need our assistance, feel free to approach any of our library staff. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Ligoria B. Pingal, for sharing to us the different services provided by the library.
And moving forward to our fourth speaker, let us welcome Ms. Jane P. Lakay, the Administrative Assistant of the Property Administrator's Office. A round of applause, please.
Hello, good morning, our dearest Josenian students. Oh, may energy, uy. Naluya na mo, na-overload sa informations. Good morning! Okay, so it fills me with immense delight to witness a fresh assembly and new and beautiful faces as we embark on a new academic year. So this time, allow me to acquaint you with the services offered by the property administrators solely intended to for the welfare and convenience of our dear Josenian students. Okay, so to start, allow me to introduce first our religious property administrator and the administrator staff. So for the main and Basa campus, we have our property administrator, Reverend Father Leander V. Barrett, OAR. And of course, yours truly, Miss Jane P. Lakay. And then for our reservation staff, we have Miss May Agusan. And printing staff, we have Sir Ryan Agaton. And then for our bookstore in charge, we have Miss Cinder Rose. And then for our CFPDO office, we have Sir Jamaica and Engineer Glenn Navises. So for our Basa campus, we also have Miss Marie Braga as our redeem staff, Sir Jericho Pajo for bookstore, Sir Raylan for printing, and Sir Jason for the Basak reservation. And then we also have Sir Glenn as our staff for maintenance concern at the Basak campus. Okay, so the Property Administrator's Office is here to ensure growth and development during the academic years of our students. We exist to provide our best support in your academic experience with us through the following services. So we have the school bus and venue facilities. We have also the printing section. the bookstore, CFPDO, or also known as the maintenance office, and then we also have the Redem. Next slide. Our office is from 8 a.m. to 12 noon, and we resume at 1 p.m. until 4:30 p.m. Okay, so for our school bus and venue services, please be reminded that first you have to secure reservation form at our office, but also you can submit your applications or reservation through online, or you can visit our office. So you have to check the availability of the bus or the venue that you wish to avail. So the following sample reservation form for the facilities, please be reminded that you have to indicate, like for example, you'll be using our main lobby. So please indicate specifically pila ka monoblock chairs ang inyong gamiton, and microphones, is it for wireless ba siya or wired, and then any specific details nga need na mo mahibawan to prepare for your request. Next. Okay, so submission of the reservation form and requirements. Upon the approval of your activity letter at the Office of the Vice President for Academics or the Students Affairs for Students Office, it must be submitted together with the reservation form in our office. So please also be reminded that reservation for the facilities should be filled at least 1 month or not later than 1 week or 7 working days. So, nganong kinahanglan man ni nato siyang buhaton? Because para matagaan nato og time ato ang maintenance people to prepare for your request, and also the in charge to evaluate if ang inyong facilities nga gamiton is available for use. Because we would want you all nga nindot ang inyong experience sa inyong activities. So, dili mi ganahan nga apiki ang inyong mga gamitonon. Okay? So, next, bus charges. So, depende ni atong charges sa destination and the number of people nga musakay sa bus. Kay, depende man if small vehicle ba or dako nga bus atong i-provide. So, depende na siya. And then, for the facilities, ang mga overtime na gina-consider nato is if beyond ba siya sa 4 p.m. ang inyong request. So, natay mga mag-overtime nga mga maintenance people, ana. And then, after submitting your reservation, so of course, our reservation in charge will evaluate your request if available ba siya for use, and you may follow up if na-approve ba inyong request or wala after 3 days of submission. So once approved, secure a requesting copy and guards copy for entry request. So you will need your reservation slip para i-attach sa inyong entry request in case your activity falls on weekend or holidays. Okay, next. So these are just a sample charges sa itong mga facilities. For the Coliseum, we have 1,000 if general lighting lang siya without aircon, and then 3,000 if you will be using 2 tonner of aircon, and of course, if gamay ra ang mga participants. And then we also have 5,000 per hour for general lighting and 4 tonner of aircon. So kani, bigger na ang atong mga participants na expected. And then lastly, for the full capacity nga use sa atong Coliseum, that's 7,000 per hour. And then our regular classrooms kay 500, and then separate na siya because our senior high school classrooms are bigger than the standard and regular classroom nga we usually have. And then for auditorium, this is located in Basa campus. That's 1,267 and the rest 1,000. Next. So another services that we offer in our office is the printing services. So the printing section accepts risograph, photocopying, lamination, ring binding, cutting, sorting, and colored printing. So office hours being observed sa main campus is 8 a.m. to 12 noon and then 1 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. So mubari lang ni siya sa Basa campus because we are also catering mga basic education students, which is kanang masayo ang ilahang mga services na gina-require sa ato Landa College. Okay, so on Saturdays, we have 8 to 12 noon. Next. So reminders, requests are entertained on a first-come, first-served basis. Students availing the printing services as personnel, you may approach attending and very accommodating reads sa ato ang office. In charge, in case you may want to avail and kani siya kay if gamay ra nga request ninyo kay pwede ra mo mobayad directly sa printing. But if ang cost would kanang malapas na siya og 500, you need to pay it sa bookstore. And then printing section is no longer liable for any loss or damage of printing jobs after the request is released. And then unclaimed requests shall be disposed 2 weeks after. So this is also to maintain security and confidentiality sa inyong mga gipa-reproduce sa mong office. And then during examination, please take note kay basi na ay ganahan mo avail wala mi services during examination because this is to ensure that the confidentiality of examination materials inside the printing section is being observed. So basin makita mo dito mga answer key, ma-perfect niya mo sa iyong mga exam. Next, we also have the bookstore services. So, bookstore services, naani siya mga university items like school uniforms for senior high school and college. So we provide the fabrics for upper and lower, USJ-R buttons, logo patches, and neckties. So if ever ganahan mo avail ani sa among office, please be reminded to secure a referral slip from the SASO or the Students Affairs, Students Services Office. Next, so PE uniform, the gray shorts, gray pants is para ni siya sa Basa campus, and the only ang mga PE uniform that we have sa main is para sa college and senior high school. Okay, next. So, naasad tayo mga ID accessories like lanyard, sling, or ID protector. And then for the books, these are books nga gina-approve sa inyong department nga di-allow to sell sa bookstore. So, this can only be acquired through our bookstore office, dili sa uban nga mga publishing or books. Okay, next. School supplies. So, if ever you run short of bond paper, notebooks, drawing paper, ball pens, library cards, so available rin siya sa tuang bookstore office. Next. So, sa amuang bookstore office po ninyo makuha ang graduation toga and other merchandise like university shirts, university jackets, and naasad tayo mga tumblers. So, the following pictures are just a sample, mga sample nga merchandise nga naa makitaan sa tuang bookstore office. So, if you find interest on acquiring them, so you may visit our bookstore office to check your preferred sizes, designs, and whatever you prefer. Okay, next. So you can also visit our bookstore page. Sorry, dili siya maklaro. You can check our Facebook page. Just search USJ-R Bookstore. Okay, next. So now let's proceed to the Campus Facilities Planning and Development Office, or the CFPDO. So the CFPDO services involves in the constructions, repairs, and maintenance of facilities, maintaining the cleanliness and beautification of our campus. So in any case, if na may makitaan nga mga guba sa inyong classrooms, inyong mga whiteboards, or any related nga need siya og maintenance or need siya ipaayo, so diri nato ni siya nga service ma-refer sa campus planning or the CFPDO services. Next. So, kana siya, as you can see, our workers are doing their best to maintain the upkeep of our classrooms, the cleanliness, and also our university vibe. So, sila na ang mga nag-trim sa mga grass, nagsilhig sa inyong mga sagbot, nagipangbilin sa corridors. Char lang, dili man gud ta hugawan mga Josenian, no? Ato man ang ilabay ato mga basura og tarong. Okay, so next. Okay, so muna siya atong campus sa Basak, and sample pictures of our personnel at work. So now let's proceed with our Recoletos Institute for Disaster and Environmental Management. So we have two major programs. One is the Zero Waste Management Program. So mo ni siya kung mentioned earlier that the university has always been in compliance with the government policy on segregating garbages. So I hope kamo in your own little ways, dili lang sad mo magpataka og labay sa inyong mga basura. Because you are not a Josenian if hugawan mo. Char. So, the second program nga gina-offer nato is the Biodiversity Conservation or the Greening Program. Next. So, Zero Waste Management Program is an institution's culture and a way of life about cleanliness and orderliness. So, as early as karon gina-introduce na namo sa inyo nga dapat mindful ta, dapat innate value na nato ang atong pagkalimpyada, ang atong pag-care sa environment. And then we have the Zero Waste Management Program. So, Zero Waste Management Program introduces to you or to the Josenian body to recycle pwede pa mga magamit nga mga butang. So, like for example, mga scratch paper, we can turn it into a paper charcoal. And then we also have the mga trophies, pillows, earrings, and mga recycled bags. So, kani siya nga program, you can visit this at the Basak campus. And also, if interested mo to learn about recycling or that program, pwede ninyo i-approach si Miss Marie. So, natay program ana para sa inyo ha. Next. So, this is just one example of kanang how we are very particular with our Zero Waste Management Program. So, if before pandemic, atong nag-audit, grabe kakuan sa mga sagbot, kay nang lupad sa hangin, and after. So, as you can see, very clean. So, this is how we want our campus food nga inyuhang ma-experience, limpyo o dili hugaw. Next. So, Biodiversity Conservation or Greening Program, natay mga tree planting activities, mangrove planting, and urban, next slides please, urban gardening. So if ever you are interested to do these things, you can visit our WOW office at the Basak campus. So that will be all for my talk this morning. Thank you very much for listening.
All right, thank you so much, Miss Jane, for that very informative talk about the Property Administrator's Office. But first, let's have an energy check. Freshmen, so seniors, are you still doing good?
Okay, let's hear your cheers, Albe. Starting off with the School of Allied Medical Sciences. Again, louder, School of Allied Medical Sciences.
Woo! How about from the School of Arts and Sciences? Woo! Again, from the School of Arts and Sciences, everyone? Woo! I see, so they're very loud.
Canida, School of Business and Management.
Okay. How about from the School of Computer Studies? Woo! I think they're from Basak. No, nasa Basak ang uban garo mo na, di pa rin. Again, from the School of Computer Studies. Woo! Short but sweet.
Yes. Okay, second ay kuan kanang the School of Education. Woo!
Wow, to our future educators, they have very high energy. Okay, how about from the School of Engineering? Woo! Are you guys freshmen? Again, from the School of Engineering. Yay! Okay, so I guess we don't have that much energy now. So, we'll be having an Energizer and... That's true.
So, kato siya ang first part of our session proper. That is the first 4 service departments, active service department offices here in our university, the University of San Jose Recoletos. But before we continue with our session proper, let us first have some trivia questions which will be facilitated by our PF aspirants. May we call on the PF aspirants for the trivia questions, especially for the Josenian freshmen.
So, good morning, Josenians! Wow, balik. Good morning, Josenians! Yeah, better, no? Na ba energy? Wala. Oh, balik daw. Oh, magkantang tamas ka. Kaya para madunggan. Na ba energy? Wala na daw sila energy, Fats. Unsa mo na to ni Fats?
Ang mga hinay og energy dito mi manawag og mga kwan ha. Atubangan versus likod daw tabi. Mga taga-atubangan na pa ba tayo energy?
Ba din natin?
Ang mga taga-likod daw.
Sa likod kita mangita, sa likod kita mangita.
So, bro, tanaw na itong naminaw bagid sila sa atong upat ka speakers ha.
Naminaw, ginay. Josenian good na.
Atong i-check ha. Manawag ta? Sige, lumbanay tanami, nag-prepare mi og a few questions para tubagon sa atong mga kanang new Josenians. So, mag-start ta bro. Ikaw na.
So, question number 1. Sa asa na office mo pay sa miscellaneous and tuition? Okay. Raise your hands. Kisayaw na. Okay, balik ha. Question number 1.
Lance.
A. Okay, so balik. Question number 1. Sa asa na office mo pay sa miscellaneous and tuition? Raise your hands. So, kisa ganahan mo answer. Wala. Raise lagi.
Sige daw, Bek. Kanang kuan. The more paspas mo nga manubag, the more paspas ta mahuman. Sige, usab. Ang question na to kay, sa asa na office mo pay sa miscellaneous and tuition? Away mo isa, bro. Ala, away mo isa. Kisa to hinay ni cheer? Ang atubangan ang likod. Ang likod. So, Zane, ka, ato ta likod. Mangita tag manubag sa likod.
Pare na, tabangan. Hindi lang.
Again, ang question nato for this first question is, asa ko nung office mo pay sa miscellaneous and tuition fee? Alright, I see a hand raised. Miss, please go barog. Okay. Sige, good morning, Miss. Can you introduce yourself and what course?
Mylene Grace Tavera, Financial Management.
Wow, financial management. So, in line kay sa question, no, asa ko na ta mo bayad sa atong miscellaneous and tuition fee. Okay, before you answer the question, napasad kay question nimo. So far, sa mga facilities sa USJ-R, unsa man ang pinaka-excited nimo na gamiton or mo kuan ana nga facility?
CR.
CR! Wow! Ganong ganahan ka mo gamit sa CR?
Wala.
Aesthetic siya. Okay. So, again, ang question is, asa nga office mo pay sa miscellaneous and tuition fee? And the answer is?
Accounting of.
Is this correct?
That is correct.
Alright! Congratulations, Miss!
Wow, baita sa mga sayin, mamina, gede sila, no? Oh, so question number 2, Fats. Asa naman ta?
Sige, kuha na po ta. Energy check. Left versus right na po ta. Okay, ang mga taga-left, buhay pa ba?
Buhay pa!
Ang mga taga-right ba? Alat. Right na
Sa right na sad, sa right na sad. Question number 2. Unsay meaning sa SIS? Again, question number 2. Unsay meaning sa SIS?
Okay, I see.
Ni-raise na left side.
Aring aside. Okay. Kinsa ang una ni raise og hand? Asa dapit?
Barog daw, sa una nakakan, raise.
Me.
Yung nakaputi. Nakaputi ka?
Again, please keep your hand raised if ganahan mo answer the question. So the question is, unsa ang meaning sa acronym nga
Zane,
SIS?
Nanay nakaunab. May you
Asa,
please stand up? Naka-white na polo shirt. Pwede ka
This
mabarog.
one? Okay.
Yes.
Good morning, Miss. So what's your name and course?
So, good morning everyone. I'm Shane B. Cabalog from BA Communication.
All right. So unsa man ang facility nga excited na kagamiton sa USJ-R?
So far, gusto ko sa library.
Okay, so sa library, dyan no, daghan tag mga books and makalearn ta about sa atong courses. So again, the question is, what is the meaning of the acronym SIS?
The meaning is Student Information System.
Is this
The
correct?
answer is incorrect.
Incorrect?
Incorrect.
Incorrect daw.
Okay, napilaan mo kan isa?
Okay, nailayan mo answer? Ang answer niya is Student Information System daw. It's incorrect. So, ikaw, Miss, what's your name and course?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Crystal, School Information System.
All right, yung answer is School Information System. Is this correct?
The answer is still incorrect.
All right, hala. Kani, nasa tubangan?
Magbuhan na niya siya.
Okay,
Balog, miss.
wait lang ha. Okay, Miss, please introduce yourself and your course.
Hi everyone, my name is Danilyn Atelano and my course is BSED English. Student Information Service.
The answer is correct. You are correct, miss. Bigyan, ang pressure yan.
Okay, so naminaw jud ay siya tarong. So the meaning for SIS is Student School Information System. Sorry, asa ako wala kay Val. Okay, congratulations.
Okay, number 3 na sad. Balik na po. Asa naman sa tamang wana ni Fats?
Kisa layo unang makauna.
Wala energy check. Nahurot na daw ang energy. So, question number 3. Unsay meaning sa CMO?
Alright,
Uy,
CMO.
nahanap to sa liyo.
Asa?
Si kuya na naka-black. Ay, kuya?
Kani?
Diday.
Okay.
Siya. Una.
Good morning. What's your name and course?
Good morning. I am John-Luc Iro and from BSMT, MedTech. And
So what facility of USJ-R are you most excited to use?
Library kay Bugnaw.
Alright. Library daw kay Bugnaw. And the what is the meaning of CMO?
Campus Ministry Office.
Sakto ba na, Fats?
Murag sakto gyud bay.
Alright, congratulations.
Sige. At na ang question, ikaw, Pat. Sige. Four, no. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So question number 4. What office allows students to borrow books and other reference materials?
Alright.
Asa, Fats? Asa nakaon nag-isa, Fats?
Asam talaga na.
Wa man nabantayan usab ta. 1, 2, 3, go. Masa rin nila bay.
Kasi gadungan man, unsa man na to ni? Sa man? Kisa nakaon na gid?
Oh, haban.
Sa Fats. Sa balik ko na pa daw. Sige.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, nasa luyo. Sige, sa luyo na punta.
Katong nakaputi nga kato. Kanang nag-glasses mo tingali kay murag ni reflect man.
Okay, good morning, miss. What's your name and course?
Good morning, everyone. I am Cassie, and my course is accountancy.
What are you most excited to use in USJ-R nga facility?
I would be excited to use the library.
Wow, daghan na din studios nga Josenians, no? Library jud lang favorite. Okay, so unsa nga facility unsa to ang question?
So the question is, what office allows students to borrow books and other material references?
Library system.
Can you repeat the answer?
Is it the correct answer?
Can you repeat the answer, please?
The library system.
So the question was, what office that allows students to borrow books and other material references?
The library office.
Okay, sakto na na. That is correct.
Oh, okay. Congratulations sa iyong favorite nga facility sa USJ-R.
Paborito natin yung mga estudyante.
Sige, for the last question.
Sige, kani, kay murag mag-una namin sa tabangan, kaya daghan mo answer. So the last question is, when reserving for facilities, pila ka months dapat magpa-reserve before sa actual event? Again, when reserving for facilities, pila ka months dapat magpa-reserve before sa actual event?
Okay, so I see a hand raised here. Can you introduce yourself, miss, and your course?
I'm Registrar from BS Psychology.
Alright, a psychology major. So, unsa mga facility sa USJ-R ang pinaka-excited ka gamito?
Bago ka ba? Daghan man yung facility.
Alright, daghan kay facilities daw. So, ma-explore dyan na nato today and sa imong remaining days as student of USJ-R. So, again, the question is, pila ka month ka magpa-reserve daan before ka maka-use sa facility sa USJ-R?
1 month before the event, ma'am.
Okay, so
murag sakto gid bay.
All right, congratulations, miss.
Di mura. Sakto man gid siya.
Congrats to our winners. May tag nalingaw ra mo sa 5 na mo ka questions and thank you padayon mo paminaw palihaw kay helpful kayo jud ni na orientation para ninyo. Thank you.
Okay guys, salamat guys. Masigabong palakpakan please. Char.
All right, congratulations to our winners. Are you guys energized? Yes. Again, are you guys energized? Yes. Okay, so for us to get more energized, when we say Josenian, you say adelante. Okay, do you guys get the instructions? Josenian. More energy. Josenian. Sige, basta dili kusgon, dili jud tani mahuman. Josenian. Adelante. All right. For me, no, Abby, it's really great to say the word adelante. Do you guys know that adelante means forward? Yeah, so here in the USJ-R, we aim to move forward with excellence.
But before anything else, no, another announcement regarding the guided campus tour. As mentioned earlier, for the Basak-based students, you will have your Basak campus tour, you will have your guided campus tour at the Basak campus, the School of Education and School of Computer Studies on Tuesday. Both the guided campus tour and meeting with your counselor, Dr. Joy B. Martinez, at the USJ-R Basak campus. Specifically, your meeting place will be at the St. Ezekiel Moreno Building, 2nd floor, Basak Guidance Session Room. For the School of Computer Studies, your time will be 9 a.m. and then 10:30 a.m. for the School of Education. Please be there on time. And for those students who will have their guided campus tour at the main campus, and if wala pa mo ka pre-register on your schedule sa guided campus tour, you may visit the SDPC table at the USJ-R main lobby sa ground floor. Also, if you have questions regarding the guided campus tour, you may also lobby it or ask the question there.
All right, so we are now halfway of our orientation series, and let's keep the ball rolling. May we call in Mrs. Duent Lim for her talk regarding the Registrar's Office. Let's give her a big round of applause, please.
Give her the mic. Somebody give her the mic. Give her the mic. Where's the mic?
Hello, good morning. I suppose we still have the energy to listen to the discussions about the Registrar's Office. Before I start, I'd like to welcome all of you to the Josenian family. This is your new home and you are a Josenian. Welcome to the University of San Jose Recoletos, the Registrar's Office. Okay. So this is our orientation for the freshmen and transferees. But first, let's have, what happened? Okay, so this is it. Let's have a walkthrough of the Registrar's Office. First, we will talk about the Registrar's Office function, the location, the office hours, the different services offered by the Registrar's Office, other matters, and most importantly, the reminders. So first, active kayo ang ilahang, okay, here. So foremost, the Registrar's Office serves as the repository of the students' school records. So all your documents, all your admission credentials, and other school records will have to be submitted to the office upon enrollment. The office also provides administrative assistance in the enforcement of government and school regulations, policies regarding admissions, enrollment, and graduation. Active kayo imong kuan, ma'am. Mag-una. The Registrar's Office is located in the main campus, ground floor of San Jose Building, and in Basak campus, it's in the ground floor still of the Our Lady of Consolation Building across the bookstore. We operate from Monday to Fridays, 8 o'clock in the morning up to 12 noon, and we resume in the afternoon at 1 o'clock up to 4:30. On Saturdays, we only operate in the morning, and that's from 8 to 12. So the different services offered at the Registrar's Office includes facilitating the registration of admission, enrollment, and registration of students. We also monitor enrollment status. We evaluate courses taken, especially for transferees, returnees, and shiftees. So for especially for the transferees, and you have taken several courses from your previous school, please visit the office for initial evaluation so that you would know which of those courses can be credited in your new program or in USJ-R. All right. So we also process requests for transcript of records. Form 137A, this is the permanent school record of senior high school graduates. Diploma, certificate of transfer credentials, previously known as honorable dismissal. Permit to cross-enroll or study in another school in case you do not have any courses taken in USJ-R, so you will have to request permit to study in another school. Permit for overload or simultaneous enrollment. Request for certifications. Certification for enrollment, for graduation, for GWA or your general weighted average. And then we also process the request for letter of no objection. So this is if you will transfer to another school and then you will request your school records from USJ-R, then we will require a letter of no objection issued by the other school. And then course description. So description of all courses taken in USJ-R, and then a detailed syllabus. In case you will transfer, for example, you will have to study abroad. And then the accepting school abroad will have to require you to submit a detailed syllabus so that they would know perhaps what courses you have taken and if our courses here is accredited in their school. Okay? Some more. We also authenticate machine copies of transcript of records, Form 137A or Form 138. Earlier, I've mentioned that the Form 137A is your permanent record, while the Form 138 is your report card. As a machine copy of your diploma, birth certificate, and other school records. We also facilitate the processing of correction of names. So it's very important that you will have to check your PSA-issued birth certificate so that in your application for enrollment, nag-reconcile ang what is reflected in the PSA and in your registration with USJ-R in order to avoid inconveniences later, maybe when you graduate or when you request for documents. What else? We also, go back. Okay, request for certification, authentication, and verification of your school records by DepEd or by the Commission on Higher Education. And we facilitate the processing of applications for student visas of our foreign students. Do we have foreign students here? International students. Okay. Sige, next. What else do we have here? We process withdrawal of enrollment. Please take note. Withdrawal of enrollment needs to be processed. Unlike when you withdraw a particular course, that you will only have to process it through the SAS. However, if it should be a withdrawal of enrollment, then there is a particular process to be observed in order to complete the process. We also do course accreditation or evaluation, as earlier mentioned, and then later on, during your terminal year, you will have to process your application for graduation and your graduation clearance. Okay? Okay. So, these are the turnaround time when you process documents. So, dili siya diha dayon ha. Mo request ka karon, gusto nimo karon sa dayon i-release. Dili pod. So, for request of transcript of records or diploma, that will take us 7 working days. So, we have permit for overload, permit for cross-enrollment, and correction of name. For a request of certificate of transfer credentials, that will take us 10 working days. For certifications, that will be 5 working days. And then certified true copies of the different documents that you might request from the office, that will take us 3 working days. And for a course description of all courses, that will be 7 to 10 working days, depending on the availability of the document. Because the course description and the detailed syllabi will be requested by our office from the different schools or departments. So that will take time depending on how soon they can provide us with the information. Okay, anything else? So this is what I mentioned earlier, the process for a request, the withdrawal of enrollment. Though we would not encourage you to do this because we would love you to stay with us until graduation. But in cases where dili gyud siya malikayan, so we will have to process our withdrawal of enrollment. Okay, so the form is available through our Facebook link. There is a pin post, and then you have to download it, fill out all the information. After accomplishing the form, upload it back to the same link, and then wait for a schedule for an interview with SDPC, and then you will be given a feedback because our office will facilitate in the processing of the enrollment, the withdrawal, and then you will have to wait for a feedback or the result of your withdrawal of your enrollment. Okay, so lastly, some reminders for all freshmen, new students, and transferees. Please have a mental check whether you have submitted all these or not. Okay. So you will have to submit your report card, your PSA issued birth certificate. Dili ang gi-issue ni local registry office. A certificate of good moral conduct issued by the previous school, the entrance exam result, your colored picture, of course, should bear your name tag. And then for transferees, take note, letter F and letter G. For transferees, please ensure that you have submitted your certificate of transfer credentials and your NSTP serial number. If you have taken and passed, naka-take na mo sa NSTP, na mo'y grado, nakapasar na mo, but without the serial number, that still cannot be credited in USJ-R. So we will have to wait for your NSTP serial number. Okay, for our new freshmen, once you have submitted to our office your report card, we will request your Form 137A from your previous school. So your Form 137A should bear the SO number or the special order number. What is the importance of the special order number? This means that your school is authorized to have graduates. Kay it would be very sad if later, kung padung na mo graduate, and it would be, I don't know how you will call it, kay based on experience, very lately, naami experience nga, a student is about to graduate only to find out that the Form 137A does not bear the SO number. And worse is, ni-close ang school. Asa siya mangita og SO. So, if we are to be strict about it, you will have to go back to high school. Kaya your school is not authorized to graduate students. So, you will have to go back to high school and repeat college enrollment. So, ensure that it bears your SO number. And, yes, you enrolled online, correct? Okay. But your submission of your digital copies is not enough. You still have to submit to our office all physical original documents of your admission credentials within 30 days from August 7, and that will be on September 7. Okay? Claro? Claro. Thank you. Good morning. And once again, welcome to USJ-R.
Thank you, Mrs. Duentling, for sharing with us the different services offered by the Registrar's Office.
Okay, to proceed to our next service department, the Scholarship Center, may we welcome the Miss Erin Christine A. Ahmad, the Scholarship Center office staff.
Let's give her a big round of applause, please.
Okay, so good morning everyone and welcome to USJ-R. So I am here to present with you the services of the Scholarship Center. So may I ask everyone to please focus your attention to the screen as we have prepared a short audio-video presentation.
A pleasant day to everyone who is here in today's orientation of the various service departments of the University of San Jose Recoletos, in which one of those is the Scholarship Center, headed by its Scholarship Director, Reverend Father Leopoldo V. Estioco, OAR. The Scholarship Center of the University of San Jose Recoletos is tasked to ensure the development and successful implementation of university-funded scholarships under existing rules and regulations. It is also responsible for the acceptance of applications and screening of documents relative to the granting of discounts to qualified applicants for any discounts available at the university. The Scholarship Center also coordinates with various private and government scholarship sponsors relative to its respective scholarship programs' retention policies, as well as facilitates the preparation and processing of documents and other requirements needed for the release of the funds for the respective scholars and grantees. Today, we will be presenting to you the following. First, the USJ-R funded scholarship programs. Second, the discounts available at USJ-R for academic year 2023 to 2024. And lastly, the tertiary education subsidy. First on the row is the USJ-R funded scholarship programs. The University of San Jose Recoletos has funded both academic and non-academic scholarships. USJ-R is funding the academic scholarship known as the Nuestra Señora de la Salud, or NSS, which is an academic scholarship for students of senior high school, starting at grade 11, who plans to pursue any PRC board program in college. Applicants must have the following rank to get a scholarship discount of 100% tuition and 100% miscellaneous upon entry to senior high school. Top 5 from DepEd Science and Philippine Science grade 10 completers. Top 3 from both private and public junior high schools with at least 300 grade 10 completers. And top 3 from USJ-R grade 10 completers, both from girls and boys high school. The non-academic scholarship programs funded by USJ-R are the following. First, Recoletos Educational Assistance for Deserving Student or READS, commonly known as the Working Students of USJ-R. Second, Jaguar Scholarship for Student Athletes. Third, Forward Publication or the Student Publication Staff. Last but not the least, Adelante Dance Troupe for students with special skills in dancing. Next is the discounts available at the University of San Jose Recoletos for academic year 2023 to 2024. Among the discounts on school fees, which can be availed in USJ-R, are the following. First, family relations, a discount for students with blood relations as brothers or sisters who enrolled simultaneously in USJ-R. The following can avail of the family relation discount. If 2 students are enrolled in USJ-R simultaneously, either of the student can avail a 10% discount of the lower tuition. If 3 students, can avail a 30% discount of the lowest tuition. If 4 students, can avail a 50% discount of the lowest tuition. If 5 students, can avail 75% discount of the lowest tuition, and if 6 students, can avail 100% discount of the lowest tuition. Only first-time applicants are required to submit the PSA birth certificate of the student through email. Second, employee relations for students whose parent is a permanent employee of USJ-R. Third, coach privilege for students whose parent has served for 10 years or more as a coach of a particular sporting event in USJ-R. Fourth, School of Law for students of the School of Law and works as a government employee or an honor student or with an average of 1.1 to 1.7. Fifth, Graduate School for students of the Graduate School who works as permanent office personnel of USJ-R. Sixth, Academic discount for students with high scholastic ratings in all levels, grade school, junior high school, senior high school, and college. Please focus your attention to the screen relative to the details of the qualifications for the academic discounts applicable to incoming first-year college students. Here is the details, the qualifications for the academic discounts applicable for continuing college students. Please take note, effective second semester, academic year 2021 to 2022 onwards. The school board has approved that the students who transfer from the PRC program to a non-PRC program shall be disqualified from enjoying the academic discount. Seventh, cash discount, which is the discount of 5% on tuition fee if full payment is made in cash at USJ-R accounting office, main or Bassett campus, on or before the due date. Application for USJ-R discount, except cash discount, is done online at the link provided below. The deadline for the filing of the aforementioned discounts will be on September 2, 2023. Adjustment of the applied discount will be reflected during the final term. Tertiary Education Subsidy, or TES. Please be informed that per advisory from CHED Unifast, there is no application yet for the Tertiary Education Subsidy, or TES, for the academic year 2023 to 2024. For more details and inquiries about scholarships and discounts, all concerned are advised to visit the official Facebook page of the Scholarship Center at USJ-R Scholarship Center or call us at 253-7900 local 375 or 294. This ends the presentation of the Scholarship Center. Thank you very much for your attention. Keep safe and stay healthy, everyone. God bless us all.
Okay, so those are our services of the Scholarship Center. So if you have other concerns, feel free to visit our office. Doon ra jud kayo, igawas ninyo diri nasa right side na Scholarship Center nga office. That's all. Thank you.
Hello. All right, thank you so much, Miss Erin Christine Ahmad, for that very informative and helpful talk on the Scholarship Center.
Let's now proceed to the next services offered from the Health Services. May we call in Dr. Feli Rose D. Paracuales, MD, Head of Health Services Department, and Mrs. Jeanette B. Chong, RN, the school nurse. Let's give them a big round of applause, please.
Good morning! Buhi pa mo diha. Sige daw, B. Saka daw kamot. Both hands. B. Sige, stretch. Sige daw na. Mara to. Patanaw na ako kung maminaw pa ba mo. Okay? So, welcome to the orientation sa atong USJ-R Health Services Department. So objectives, the USJ-R Medical and Dental Clinic aims to promote health and total well-being of the students through prevention, diagnosis, treatment of diseases, and education. For the student guidelines, so students who wish to avail clinic services are required to present any of the following. So you need to have your ID. If wala pa tay ID, you need to have your study load or library card or any certification nga enrolled mo. So for the medical, consultation is for first come, first serve basis. So initial dosage of medicines good for 1 day dose is to be given. So taga-adto ninyo kung kinsay gaon na mo ato ang unahon og tan-aw. Okay? Tapos if unsay assessment sa doctor, if nami available nga tambal, ihatag ra na namo ninyo. That is good for 1 day. So medical certificates are issued only to the students who are examined and treated in the medical dental clinic. Dental certificates are issued only to students who have undergone extractions and those who are advised to rest after dental treatment. So, medical certificates issued by the physician and the dentist are exclusively for the school purpose. Okay? Na may uban nato nga students nga working. So, may uban nato kay call center, na gani. So, dili ta pwede mo use sa atong MedCert para sa inyong work. That is only for the school purpose. Okay? Medical certificates will not be issued for personal activities or any other physical competitions without the approval of the VP for the student welfare. So example, na may mga events or mga tour, dapat mananghid sa mo sa Student Services Department sa ng SASU. Okay? So, money ato ang clinic hours. For the main campus, it is open from 7 a.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. Okay? For the Basak campus, Monday to Friday, 7 to 8:30 p.m. But on Saturday, it's 7 to 5 p.m. Sa main campus, it's Monday to Saturday. So, wala tay kanang holidays or Sundays. For the dental, so oral prophylaxis is given to students who are suffering from gingivitis, periodontal diseases, and those with calcular deposits. Only simple extraction cases are to be performed in the dental clinic. So, ang mga simple rajud siya ha, for mga extraction sa mga wisdom tooth, dili kay tamo kuan ana. So, pwede na ta magpa-consult sa atong dentist, pero mahatag na siya referral to a private dental clinic para nga to i-perform. Okay? Kay ang atong dental nga clinic, dili man ta makakuano ka itong mga root canal, x-ray if needed. So, more on kanang simple extraction na jud siya. So, dental procedures are on scheduled basis. So, for main campus, magpa-schedule mo through online. It is made only on Saturdays. Ha? So, first kisay magpa-schedule first, mo'y mataganda yun. For Basa Campus, first come, first serve. So, pwede ra mo ato directly for the Basak. So, money siya ato ang scheduled for the dental clinic. So, oral prophylaxis or katong cleaning,
Mondays and Wednesdays, tooth restoration or pasta every Tuesdays and Thursdays, and tooth extraction every Friday. So kini ang ato ang ma-schedule. So dili siya everyday ang cleaning, dili everyday ang pasta. So mo na atong ginasunod, but ang magpa-schedule mo Saturdays ra sa online. So same ra ni sila sa Basa Campus. So again, for the medical clinic, sa main campus, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Mondays to Saturdays. For the dental clinic, sa main campus, MWF is 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. For Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 to 5 p.m. For the Basa campus, pwede balik na po. Sige, forward, sorry. So, for the Basa campus, ang atong dental is 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays to Fridays rin siya. Currently, nagngita pa may og dentist for Saturdays. So, for the Basak nga kanang colleges, Mondays to Fridays rata. Other medical concerns. So all students, especially the new students, transferees, and returnees, are required to fill up the health record form. So muna siya atong health record form ha. So tanan, naman tay PE1. So kanang required mo nga magpa-physical exam sa clinic. So after this orientation, agi lang mo sa clinic para magpangayo mo anak nga forms. Okay? Sa first nga form, kay na siya mga vaccination needed. Pangutan, if na pa may vaccine card, katong pagabata, pwede ra na ipa-check ninyo, or if na may private physician, pwede na ninyo ipa-check nila. Okay? Ang second nga form is kamo na mo answer ana together with your parents or guardian. Okay? And mamalihog ko, sulti mo tinuod. Ha? Para makaibaw mi, if ever, like asthmatic mo, like na may seizure problem, or unsa pa na inyong mga problema, para ma-notify na mo unsay need na mong buhaton sa inyo ha. Okay? So, next, request for medicines to be used during kini siya, mga retreats, tour. Dapat inyos lang himuon. Sige, next daw, ma'am. 5 to 7 days before the said activity. Okay? Example na mo activity like mag-tour, need mo kanang ikit or mga medicines. Request mo daan ha. Kay amo pa nang itanaw if na may available nga tambal. Okay? Ayaw kara-kara ang staff na mo sa clinic. Kay basig dili mo matagaan kay what if kulangan mi or nahutdan mi ana nga tambal. Okay? So please request 5 to 7 days before sa inyong activity. Then natay request form dito and i-fill up dyan na ninyo. Okay? Then ang next ma'am. Next. Sorry. So, unused medicine should be returned. So, naami ihatag nga list sa medicine, unsa among gihatag sa inyo ha. And, namoy i-fill up ato. If namoy, example, nagamitan ninyo biogesic, or nagamitan niyo kanang hydrate, kinay nakalibanga. So, inyo rin nang i-check nga to nga, inyo na siyang na-use. Okay? Narotoy forms nga to. Next one. So, services rendered. Next one. So, for the medical, so we have annual physical examinations to students. So, tanan, first years, or transferees, atoan ng i-annual. Okay? So, first aid measures during emergencies, consultation, immediate treatment, and giving of prescriptions, initial dose of medicine is given to students. Follow-up of cases, wound dressing, individual health education and counseling, consultation of patients in hospitals during emergencies, and referral to cases to authorities or agencies. For the dental, we have annual oral examination, so also for first years, transferees, nga students. Emergency treatment, so natay pasta and simple tooth extraction. Referral to mga private nga dentist if ever nga dili kaya sa ato ang dentist. Okay? Actually, kaya ra na nila, pero dili kaya sa atong facility. Kuan kay wala tay mga x-ray diri. Okay? Next. So we have a telemedicine. So since pandemic until now, naaragya po na siya. So for your telemedicine, so money atong Facebook page. Okay? So if na may mga concern, diha po ninyo i-message. So for your telemedicine, so it provides better care to students where they are underserved by physicians, hospitals, or both due to pandemic, and provide compassionate and accessible health care as part of the university's goal for Caritas et Ciencia. And if ever nga mo-page, mo-send mo nga to, dili na bot pasabot, medical ra na siya ha. That's for both medical and dental. And that is for both Basak and main campus. So if mag-set mo appointment, nami paansiran ninyo nga important questions, please label kung asa mo nga campus o unsa mo nga student. Okay? Apila ang inyuhang college. Kay, para makaibaw mi kung asa mo na mo, like for the dental, asa mo na mo ipa-adto. Or if sa medical mo upod. So for consultation sa atong telemedicines, Monday to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So no telemedicines during Sundays and holidays. So if namoy mga emergency, please, adto na lang mo diretso sa ER. Ayan mo magagi-agi sa telemedicine. Ha? So medical certificates are issued only to students who consulted on-site or through telemedicine, or on the day or 1 to 2 days after of his or her absences. Okay? Example, na may times, di ba, if, example, ako naghilanat, na may times nga, dili na to kaya mo message or dili na to kaya mo adto sa school. Please message the page. Ha? Kuha na siya, maghatag na mig 1 to 2 days gikan sa inyong absence nga makahatag ninyo med-cert. Okay? Both on-site and online na siya. Okay? So, ayaw ko basing mapareha mo sa previous manggod nga ino. Dok, wala ko kay baw nga kanang na pwede day diri. Okay? So, karon nag-orienta ninyo para if ever nga need yung med-cert, pwede ra mo message sa page. Okay? So, example, kini siya, if the student consulted his or her private physician, please let the clinic physician validate the med-cert. So, example, adto mo nakaadto sa inyong private physician or sa physician nga duol, please ask a med-cert, ha, na isend ninyo sa page or through sa ato ang clinic para matagaan mo ka ng med-cert from the clinic. Kaya ang sa Office of Student Affairs, dili man na sila mo kanang kuan sa ato ang sa ni med-cert if dili ma-validate sa clinic. Okay? So this is our health services team. So ang nasa tunga-tunga naka-green, that is Father Glenn Ortega, our director. Dayon with the dentists, nurses, and doctors. So, meet the team. So, for the nurses, we have Ma'am Janet Chong, Ma'am Pamela Alfarero, and Sir Yu Malabanan. So, ang tulukan nurses, this is both main and Basak campus. Okay? For the dentist, Dr. Hilario Tugahan is based diri sa main campus. Dr. Myla Abrigo is based sa Basak campus. And Dr. Emilson Cabrera based sa main campus. For the doctors, Dr. Jacqueline Cabrera, based ni siya sa main campus. Dr. Joey Kabili, based sa Basak campus. Dr. Camila Conde, kuan siya, both Basak and main campus. And yours truly, main and Basak campus. So, again, welcome to USJ-R, and hopefully nga maka-provide rami og kanang wellness sa inyo ha. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Miss, for sharing such vital information for Josenians regarding the health services. Reminders rather. Again, for the guided campus tour, those who are students of School of Education and School of Computer Studies, your guided campus tour and meeting will be on Tuesday with your counselor, Dr. Joy B. Martinez, at the USJ-R Basak campus. Your meeting place will be at the St. Ezekiel Moreno building, 2nd floor, at the Basak Guidance Session Room, 9 a.m. for School of Computer Studies and 10:30 a.m. for School of Education. And for students, here in main campus, you may plot your schedules na for your guided campus tour. And if wala pa mo ka-pre-register for the campus tour, you may visit the SDPC table at the USJ-R main lobby. And also, if you have questions regarding the same subject matter, you may also lobby or ask the questions at the SDPC table.
Also, additional announcement for the School of Computer Studies students. You're required to attend the LMS and SIS orientation at the Our Lady of Consolation building, the auditorium at Basak campus.
Moving forward to our second to the last service department office, let us give the floor to Dr. Nelba Y. Iglesia, our Student Development and Placement Center Director. A round of applause, please.
Good morning! Save the best for last. The second to the last echo. Can you stand up? Stretch lang. Everybody stand up. Hands up. Okay, raise your hands to the highest level. And then, sana kinto mo gamay. Stretch. Okay. You may take your seats. Thank you so much. Weak body, weak mind. I'd like to acknowledge my colleagues, the other staff of the Student Services Department. Okay. Why are you here? Nganong naamuoy? Gunsa ta diri? Ha? Why makatubag? Why are you here? Manguli na ta, uy. Kaya wala mo kay bawang anong naamo diri. Why are you here in school? Bitaw, what is your ultimate goal in pursuing higher education? What is it that you want in life? Anyone? Nganong eskwela man ta? Nganong manaman ta og elementary, junior high, senior high? What is your intention or what is your ultimate goal in pursuing higher education? Lahilumon lagi kayong college, no? Nag-expect ko sa college na tabian. Bitaw, anyone? The lady in green. Ano sa imuhang goal, day?
To graduate from college and to have a decent profession in the future. Decent profession in the future.
Okay, to graduate in college and to have a decent profession kuno decent profession. Once you have your diploma, college, you have your decent job, what is it that you want? Bitaw, naghuwat ko sa presentation. Reflect on that. You may not answer my question, but always go back to your goal. The other department, student services department, present all the services are equally important, right? The health services in charge of your physical wellness. Kung maglayan ninyong tiyan, magsakit ninyong ulo, sa sigig tinuon, no? Hopefully, masakit ang ulog tinuon, dili sa cellphone. You go to the clinic. You go to the health services department. When you are in need of books and other references, you go to the library. Manade. Thank you, Miss. And all those are in charge of the different aspects. Mo na yung kunga, they are equally important. And the Student Development and Placement Center, or the formerly Guidance Center, basin malibog mo ba kayo sa inyong previous school, it's called Guidance Center. But here in USJ-R, we name it as Student Development and Placement Center. And SDPC is there for you at the beginning of your journey until you graduate. No? Kanusaman na ang SDPC when you start or when you took the entrance exam or the JCAT, the Josenian Josenian College Admission Test. Okay. I ask you, the question. I need, no, more or less majority of your answers. Sorry. Kadiyat lang. Sorry for the technical glitch. Okay, I asked this question. If you can access... wait, miss. Pas-pas ka na siya. Sorry, ha. So, please, wala lagi diri, miss. Nasayap ko. Naaman to siya, naato siya kuan, Miss Jane. Okay, I'd like to know your answers. No, just for a short time, I want you to go to menti.com. Can you access? Can you access internet? Sige, you go to menti.com and answer that question. Okay? So, dili lang sana ko i-present and I will proceed. Ang ako lang gusto ko makahibaw sa inyong mga responses. Okay? So, go to menti.com and use code 3524777. There's a question there. What is your ultimate goal in pursuing higher education? Why I have to ask this question? You're already in an adult stage. You're not elementary. You're not anymore junior high school and senior high. You have to be very firm of your decision. Okay, otherwise, you will be wasting your energy, time, and money. Karong nga semester, mukuha mo og kanang nursing. Pag second sem, na-influence, ni-shift og accountancy. Pag second year, ni-shift og education. Unsa man dyan. Okay? So, career decision making is one also of the things that we are doing. So, that's why I am emphasizing this. You have to be firm. What is it that you want? If there is a pattern nga you're not sure of what you want, the same with your relationship. Maglibog ka. Kisa ka kung sugton, no? Nakoy crush ani nga subject. Sunod na sa kuy laing crush. Okay? To take note of that behavior pattern. So, ana na lang, miss. Palihog. Okay, so, to sum up, no one is here, I think, without wanting to be successful. Correct? Agree with me? But of course, we want a success in life and career. No? Kay gitubag sa isa kanina, ka-participant nga, we want a decent profession. We want to become a successful in our career or businessman or woman, in the future. And that success is provided by the school because we are providing holistic formation. That is why CMO is emphasizing the spiritual services, enrichment with our relationship with God. Aside from the rest of the services, the accounting, the registrars, the scholarship, the property administrator's office. And the SDPC is in charge of the psychological part. Kaya bisang pag magtutuwad mo dag tinuon, when you don't care of your mental health, you cannot achieve that success that you want. Do you agree with me? Agree? Muna ampingan nato ang atong mental health. Dili mag-hold cellphone kay ang radiation. No? Mo nang natay face-to-face, you interact. You talk. Be with the group, be with people, para at least balance ba. I'm not against cellphone and other social media outlets, but you have to balance. Okay, so mo na ang atong okay, so this is the video of the services that we are offering. Let's watch this. Okay, just to emphasize, no, feel at home at USJ-R. I know you're away from home. The name of, we coined the word home to describe our program. H for holistic assessment, O for counseling. It can be online or on-site, but online, it depends on the situation since we have the full blast face-to-face, but we cater online if the needs arises. And then M for mental health programs and E for education support. And I'd like also to emphasize the last slide on the peer facilitators. No, we're very thankful with our peer facilitators. They are our extension arms. So if you want to be one, feel free to go to SDPC. So they are volunteers, no, and they are our mga empowered leaders, no, at the center. But of course, they will undergo training. And then, balik sa slide, miss. Last na lang. Okay, hapit na ko. Gamay na lang. Anyway, the details of this will be further discussed in your session. Just to inform you that we have our YouTube channel, no? And then, balik ko, miss. Next slide. Dili ko ka-click. Okay, so karon ato i-maximize ang use of technology, no? We have the Facebook page, SDPC Cares. Now we have the MS Teams, no, with your respective counselors. Then what else? So kuan lang, ako lang emphasize, please message during office time. Any office, okay, that is a sign of respect. Na mo message kag gabi kadlawng dako kay wa ka natug, that's a sign of disrespect. You respect the time of other people. So you have to ask the office time. Kay mo na experience sa pandemic, kung di ma-replyan, masuko dayon, we're very entitled. Not everything that we like are good. No, kanang gusto din tag-reply dayon, no, instant. But you have to respect respect time. Nagkasinabot ta? Okay. So, tanaw ninyo unsay office hours sa mga different offices. Kaya lahi na yung mga slight difference gamay, but ideally it's 8 to 12 and 1:30 or 2 to 5. No, na yung mga office starts at 1, na yung office starts at 1:30 or 2. No, depende sa nature sa trabaho. So, kana lang kaya ang Josenians are very respectful. Okay, so this is the entire thing of the program. We have the home. We are trying to do our best that our programs are sustainable, no? Kanang based on the goals, no? We want to kanang emphasize good health and well-being, gender equality, the decent work and economic growth and partnership for the goals. And of course, we have to emphasize the personal social development. We want you to learn how to live. Mag-unsa man ng bright, pero failure sa kinabuhi. We want you to learn how to learn. That's academic development. And we would also want you to learn how to work. Not just for, kanabitong for the sake nga naa ka, but you have to value. No? Then, of course, we want you to be socially responsible, self-empowered Josenians. Next slide, please. Okay, just an announcement before I end. Aside from this Josenian orientation series, you have to attend campus tour as announced by the MC, the host. Then, phase 2 is the school convocation. Kani per school ni siya. You have to know the thrust of your college, the guidelines. Para dili ka matanga ba nga, nag-take ka ani nga degree program, you have to know all the things that you would like to know. Then, phase 3 is the pakighimamat, meeting of all freshmen and transferees enrolled in this school year, with all the administrators from the president down to the bottom, no? Tanan magkita-kita taana on September 2. Okay? Details of this will be discussed in your guidance session.
And of course, phase 4, the guidance 1 and 2 session. Guidance session is a requirement, an institutional requirement. Guidance 1 first SEM, guidance 2 on the second SEM. Next slide, please. Okay, so I'd like to emphasize this one. Education is the passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Thank you so much, Adelante.
Thank you so much for sharing such essential information, Doc Nelba, and for the guidance for all Josenian freshmen.
So we are now the last speaker of this segment, but before that, we'd like to have an announcement. Once again, that the School of Computer Studies students, you are required to attend the Learning Management System and School Information Service orientation at the Basak campus, Our Lady of Consolation Building Auditorium.
And for those students of kanang School of Education, if you also don't have the kanang connection sa inyong mga balay, pwede sad mo adto sa Basak campus sa auditorium, but those students sa main campus, you will attend the orientation via Zoom.
All right, so now let's proceed to the last segment of the session. May we call in the council that listens more,
cares more, and gives
more.
you more.
May we call in the President of the Supreme Student Council of 42nd Congress, Honorable Niñolito Enrico Sanchez, together with his other officers. Let's give them a big round of applause, please.
So, hello everyone, good morning. Now that we are towards the end of our kaning event today, I'd like to have a little energy check. So, na ko i-chant and I want everyone to follow what I chant, ha? Kasi nabot, ha? Okay, sige. Eh-oh! 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 Okay, very good everyone. Pakpakin yung mga kaugalingon. Okay, so again, as my fellow officers have introduced me, I am Niñolito Enrico Sanchez, or Niño lang for short, and I am a BA Political Science student, 4th year, and the President of the USJ-R Supreme Student Council 42nd Congress. So, unsa man yung SSC? Nay kay baloon sa SSC diri? Wala. So, guys, ang SSC is the highest governing body for Josenian students. Nanatay 42 congresses now, and I personally came from the 41st, the previous one, who listened first. So, humanamig paminaw, karon sa 42nd, we will give you more. And with me are your executive committee on stage. Sadly, atong VP wala, kaya na siya giasikaso sa ubos. So, firstly, VP Jonard Garcia aims to give more service you, a service for you. Under his care, kay ang Council of College Student Organizations or ang mga interdepartmental, next slide please. Thank you. Departmental organizations of USJ-R. Make sure to join your respective departmental orgs, as the Office of the Vice President will have an organizational fair tomorrow in the main lobby and sa Kasishako sa Basak. Next is our Secretary Sakal. A round of applause, please. Thank you. So, Secretary Sakal kay ang responsible sa mga online engagement sa SSC. Ang iyahang aim sa 42nd Congress, kahimuon mong bida sa inyong mga istorya. Og unos sa impormasyon sa mga announcements nga angay ninyong mahibawan, whether about sa admin, kanang mga nangawala yung aqua flask, kanang whether na by class year or wala aning adlawa. And of course, next is our treasurer, Jeff Caballes, nga iyang aim sa 42nd kay siya mo monitor sa SSC funds nga inyong gihatag kanamo. And of course, with him is our auditor Kapisan nga mo validate. Sana all validation, di ba? Mo validate sa kanang funds. So we are your 42nd Congress Executive Committee, ready to serve. So kuyog ta ninyo. Ganina I briefly mention nga naay gipangalagaan si VP. Uy, ako po kay mo ko maamping. Kinsa may gusto ampingan, no? So akong giampingan ng atong commissions. Atong commissions nga nag-represent og different advocacies of the Josenians. So we have here our different commissions. Can we flash it on screen? Yeah, those. So Among them are the Commission on Arts and Culture, Commission on Gender and Development, Commission on Esports, Commission on Entrepreneurship, Mental Health, Youth Empowerment, Environment, Career and Learning, and Public Health. So if you wish to join us, we highly encourage you, especially if a certain commission aligns with your interest outside of academics. With that said, let us now introduce our legislative body headed by kanisiya na ila-ila na ninyo ganina. And she's actually on stage right now. Atong house speaker nga si Abigail Lamboho. One of our hosts, ang girl. And then with her, kay ang speaker pro tempore nga si Lady Fatima Dejos. And our majority floor leaders, John Mark Van Ursal and Kimberly Claire Damulo. We have 6 schools under the university, each with 5 representatives. So guys, represented kaayo mo. So, I'd like to hear some cheers from everyone now as I call your respective schools. So firstly, and it will be flashed on screen in yung mga House representatives, our future healthcare heroes from the School of Allied Medical Sciences. And that is Leo. Hello everyone. Next, come from the heart and soul of the university and the artisans of tomorrow. From the School of Arts and Sciences. Woo! Ikan sa ko diha. Yeah. Next, kay atong lifeblood of the university and the cream of the crop, the School of Business and Management. Piligid ming sasoy. Next, kay ang cold-blooded heroes from the School of Computer Studies. Woo! Yes. Next are the backbone of all professions coming from the School of Education. In front. Hello guys. And lastly but not the least, the builders and innovators of tomorrow. Yan na sila kuan theme guys. Ilang team no, ilang tagline kay one team, one goal, our time is now. From the School of Engineering. Woo, yes. Balik from the School of Engineering. Sige. So, kari among gipang flash on screen are the people that represent you and are ready nga mukuyog ninyo. And actually, kami tanan anda mukuyog ninyo through our services. So, we have distributed mga pamphlets, ganina brochures, and you can see it there. Among services include Print for Less, Lost and Found, Bio Kobe, Courtesy Booth, Free Call, Josenian discounts from our Committee of Ways and Means, Josenian Insurance sa atong Committee on Insurance, and Josenian Grievance Center headed by our Committee on Student Affairs Chair, Honorable Keith Mark Anyanda, ang atong usa ka host ganina. There on screen. So, these services are open for all of you all year long. Aside ana, we have prepared activities for you this opening week. Dito sa Obo sa lobby, we have opened our SSC stalls, so na maligya dito, you may just visit us and can buy whatever you want there. But aside from that, sa mong opening week, we also have our opening program karon at 1 p.m. Hopefully, mo proceed mo dito. Kay, na may prepare nga list of activities o kalingawan para ninyo. And our opening po sa Basak is gonna be tomorrow. Next, on Saturday, our culmination, we will have our J-Walk or Walk with Freshies. And of course, a bonfire, especially prepared for all of you. So this will happen Saturday sa Udto until gabi. So, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to listen. We're more than glad and excited to serve for the whole school year. Kuyutan ninyo and adelante. Thank you.
Right, thank you so much. This USJ-R Supreme Student Council 42nd Congress. So that ends actually the session proper, but before we officially end our program, may we request all the speakers of earlier session proper for the open forum here on stage po, so that the students may address their questions and then be answered right away.
So we are now the open forum segment of our session. So if you have any questions related to the offices of the University of San Jose Recoletos, feel free to address them and a facilitator will come near you. Okay, so does anyone have any questions? You may come here in front or you may raise your hand so that the facilitator will go near you. Okay, anyone? Any questions? There-
You have questions regarding the accounting office, the campus ministry office, library system, property administrator's office, registrar office, scholarship center, health services, the student development and placement center, and the Supreme Student Council. Do not hesitate to ask questions.
And as the speakers are heading towards the stage, we'd like to give an announcement regarding the evaluation form. Please fill up this evaluation form and drop them at the respective drop boxes outside near the exits of this venue. As these evaluation form will serve as your attendance slip, which will be collected by your guidance facilitators in your Guidance 1 class.
Alright, so are there any questions from the audience, from the Josenian freshmen?
Alright guys, do you have any questions? Feel free to raise your hand or come here in front.
Now is the best time to ask questions since our esteemed speakers are still here with us, here on stage. So, best to address your questions now. Again, if you have questions, freshmen, regarding the accounting office, the campus ministry office, library system, property administrator's office, registrar, scholarship center, the health services, SDPC, and SSC. You may ask your questions now.
Alright, someone raised his hand over there. Facilitator, Miss, can we head out?
Good morning, everyone. I would like to ask the question to the accounting office. This is about the tuition fee. When should we pay the tuition fee? Is it monthly or before the exams or what?
Thank you very much. There are actually 3 terms, may I stand? There are 3 terms. In one semester, there are 3 terms, the prelim, the midterms, and the finals. You will be paying your tuition and other school fees in 3 tranches, prelim, midterm, finals. How much? 40% for prelim, 40% for midterm, and 20% for finals. That's it. Thank you.
So follow-up question. So I applied the academic discount. So I would like to ask if I should pay the tuition fee or it will be reflected in the final term, the discount.
Since the scholarship discount, the academic discount is under the purview of the scholarship office, we are still waiting for the approval of that office. But if I may suggest, you have to pay for whatever balances that you have because the final adjustment will be incorporated during the final term. But if you think that you are very confident that you are qualified really for the academic discount, some students, mingon sila, di na lang sa bayaran during the finals na lang nila. But we really encourage students to pay whatever balances you have during the prelim, midterm, and the finals.
And I have more questions.
Yeah, sure. Accounting?
But it's for the registrar, I think so.
So as of now, the registrar, a representative from the registrar is not around. So if you have a question relating to the registrar, you may proceed to the registrar's office.
Okay.
Or the Supreme Student, SDPC, Student Development and Placement Center.
SDPC. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you very much, fellow Josenian, for addressing your questions. May we solicit more questions from the freshmen? You may raise your hand. All right, we have a hand there at the sa Luyom, fellow facilitator. So we have a question near at the back.
Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning. For the health services, Ma'am, are the service and the medicines that you offer are for free or may bayad na siya?
Free na siya, included na sa inyong miscellaneous fee.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
All right, we love what is free, diba? Of course. Do we have any more questions? All right, we have a question at the left side in our point of view. So, facilitator? On the right side? Here at the right side.
Good morning. So this question will be regards to the accounting office, and also it's regards to the discount on the siblings discount. So my question is, would someone like from Maine from two different what's that from the two different would two siblings that are within two different USJ-R campuses could apply for the siblings account discount even though they're one is from Maine and the other is from Basa campus? Would it still apply?
Yeah, we can accommodate that siblings discount as long as you are siblings. So we shall be needing the birth certificate of the sibling so that we can verify whether indeed you are siblings and to apply for the discount.
That's okay. Thank you.
All right, any more questions? We will be catering at least last two questions. Okay, we have a hand at the back. So as our facilitator is heading forward, we'd like to reiterate an announcement again that please fill up the evaluation form and place it in the drop box, as these will serve as your attendance for today's event, and then attendance slips will be provided at the end of this program, which will be collected by your guidance facilitators. All right, you may now ask the question.
So, good afternoon. I don't know if where I should address this question, if it's for the accounting office ba or the scholarship center. But for the background story lang, I am a scholar from the Vixel Foundation, and I do believe that I have also co-scholars here. Hi guys. So, my question is, my scholarship program, they promise to pay the full tuition fee of our program, regardless if we can avail for the academic discounts. So in my case, I can avail, if ever I can avail the academic discounts, if let's say 50% earning ana. So bisan pag maka-avail ko sa academic discounts, they promise to pay the full tuition fee, and they said nga kami na ang process if kuhaon na mo ang sobra from the university. So, asa na mo siya pwede i-process, ma'am, sir?
My impression of your question is there are two discounts availed. One is the academic and one is from Vixal. Normally, we ask our Vixal sponsors, we tell them that this student has already enjoyed a particular discount. Now, it is up their option whether they have to get the difference or the excess of the discounts, or they can give it to the student. So, in other words, it's really up to the sponsors, or it's really up to Vixal Foundation whether they have to get the difference or not. So we have to course through that question to them based on their policy as well.
Follow-up question lang po, sir. They said to us that makuha na mo ang excess if kami ang mulakaw, ari daw na mo kuhaon sa USJ-R sa office daw, sa accounting office.
Yes. You will be needing to process at the refund. So we have a link that will be provided to you, and you have to fill out the information needed in that link. Then from there, we can already verify whether there's already payment from Vixal. We shall be also waiting for the payment of Vixal Foundation so that we can check whether there's really an overpayment to your account. So once we have determined that there's an overpayment of account, then we shall be refunding it to you. So you just have to go to the accounting office, fill out the refund form. And the refund, by the way, will last 2 to 3 weeks. And we shall issue it through checks, or we shall be accumulating that to your next account. So kung zero na yung account or negative na, we can forward that to the next term as part of overpayment to your account.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, thank you so much, Josenians, for addressing your questions. If you have further questions regarding to the offices, you may proceed to the respective offices, or if you need more assistance, the Supreme Student Council is just in the main lobby and we can assist you to head out to the concerned office. So let's now proceed to the next part of the session, which is the giving of certificates to our beloved speakers. But before that, we'd like to raise an announcement first.
Before we give out the certificates for our speakers, kay last reminder for the guided campus tour, katong sa Basak kaniha, again, meeting place at the SEM lobby, SEM building, second floor tomorrow, 9 a.m. for School of Computer Studies, and then 10:30 for the School of Education. And those who are students here in the main campus, proceed to the SDPC table at the main lobby. The pre-registration will start later this afternoon until tomorrow, but better if karong hapon na mo mag-start og pre-register at.
All right, let's now proceed to the giving of certificates. Allow us to read the citation. But may we call in Doc Nelba to award the certificates? So allow us to read the citations first. Certificate of appreciation is given to the speakers for sharing their time and expertise as a resource speaker in the session Josenian 101, A Peek at Campus Life, with the topic during the Josenian Orientation Series for the first semester of the academic year 2023 to 2024, held on August 7, 2023 at the Center for Performing Arts, USJ-R Main Campus. Given the 7th day of August 2023, Cebu City, Philippines, signed by Mr. Emil Paul Subing-Subing, the Chair of Josenian Orientation Series, Dr. Nelbo Y. Iglesia, RDC, RSI, RPM, SDPC Director, and Reverend Father Jose Alden B. Alipin, OAR, the Vice President for Academics and Research.
The certificate of appreciation is given to Mr. Dexter Joseph B. Cuevas, CPA, for the talk regarding the accounting office. A round of applause, please. Next, the certificate of appreciation is given to Ms. Maria Teresa L. Aranco for the talk regarding the Campus Ministry Office.
Certificate of appreciation is given to Mrs. Liguria B. Pingo for her talk about the library system.
Next, the certificate of appreciation is given to Ms. Jane P. Lakay as a resource speaker on the topic Property Administrator Office.
Next up is the certificate of appreciation is given to Ms. Erin Christine A. Ahmad for her time and expertise as research speaker on the topic scholarships.
Next, certificate of appreciation is given to Dr. Feli Rose D. Paracuelas on the topic Health Services. Wala.
Certificate of appreciation is given to Dr. Nelba Y. Iglesia as a resource speaker.
And lastly, the certificate of appreciation is given to Honorable Niñolito Enrico G. Sanchez as a research speaker on the topic the Supreme Student Council Services. Okay, thank you so much, Josenians. Thank you so much for the speakers. You may now take your exit.
But before they leave the stage, may we call in the photographers. They'll have their photo opportunity. Okay, so calling all speakers to please stay in front and show us your biggest smiles. Alright, so just to inform everyone, the Supreme Student Council has an event this afternoon at the main lobby. If you'd like to go out there and feel the campus life, feel free to visit us and let's have some fun together.
Yes, and also you may visit there the membership drive for the Joe Hunt or the kanang hunting or membership drive for the school organization. So to officially wrap up the first day of the Josenian orientation series entitled Josenian 101, A Peek at Campus Life, we want to... Unsa yung masulti, Keith? Mahuma naman good ta. Last na jud ni.
Well, I just want to say that all beautiful things must come to a beautiful end. And so is this event. So thank you all for attending the day 1 of the Josenian orientation series. I hope that you found the information shared today to be valuable and insightful as you prepare yourselves for a new start of college life.
And on behalf of the organizers of this orientation series, I would like to wish you all the best of luck in your college life. We have no doubts that you will go on to achieve great things in your degree programs. Thank you again for your attendance and participation and have a wonderful day. This has been your host. I am Abigail Lamboho. And you are?
And I am Keith Marqueñana. Thank you for joining us today in
Josenian 101, A Peek at Campus Life. Thank you and adelante. As you take your exit, Josenians, please cooperate to have an orderly exit here at the Center for Performing Arts. As much as possible, those students who are on the back portion or the last rows, mo'y maguna og exit for us to para dito maggubot. Yes.
And also to plug